Why do humans flourish while I am buried here, ignored, forgotten? Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never want to hear you say I want it that way. Gosh darn it. I've kind of sat here for about 10 minutes before this recording because I'm like, this is it. In terms of the main story, this is it. And I'm like, I look up and I see the homies, Umbra, Albus. This is it. Your story's over, and thus Fire Emblem Fate's story is over. And for the last time, for the main story. Good day, good people. So they're finding the year of the Zenith. Toon Link, Dave, Anomaly, the Anomaly Cars, Bravo. United States Aviator. It's time. I really have just been sitting here like, man, it's time. It's for real, it's time. Huh. But that's not all of the fates that we have left. We have definitely an episode or maybe two supported, which will just be supports. Which is honestly, I'm looking forward to that. We have a couple of episodes that'll go to the DLC. And that's it. And that's it. Which is crazy. It's kind of wild to me, but we've made it. And for the final time rather, for the story, let's go through your comments. Let's have one more War Council meeting. There we go. I was gonna say if my phone connects. If it connects. Anthony sub. Albus Matama seems more accurate than actual Albus. I'll be frank. That was my Albus. He had a couple of supports like towards the end that was like, that's my Albus. I mean, considering Melikana is technically supposed to be Umbra's kid, it makes sense that he's saying mama. It does. It does. In fact, you're gonna walk into, I think he's still in the iron. So I stopped here because there's something I want you guys to just look at, and I hope it's still in here.
Hi, mama.
Arcana's just kind of chilling in here. Feral Dragon and all. I also edited the Feral Dragon class so he can physically attack now with the use of Dragon Stones, but like, that's our boy. That's our boy. You won. Oh man. See ya, Kana. Anyway, back to the comments. I just thought we all should just look at just this massive dragon working in the lottery shop. The dark hair on female Kana, I love that shade. I loved it too. I adored it. That's why I wanted to work. I worked so hard to get a Kana with the Greg color. Love it. I'm assuming the two modern Fire Emblem games you wanted to play outside of Engage are Warriors 3 Hopes and Echoes. Definitely Echoes. Warriors 3 Hopes clearly as well. I feel like there's one more that I'm missing, but maybe it's not. And finally, the reveal of something you figured out last time, Gunther being the killer. Now it's punishment time, non-lethal though. See, I admit, up until that point, I was like, I don't know what they're gonna do with this traitor thing here. We don't have any more, what is that guy's name who always is just the annoyance? Leo killed him a couple of times. I just, always forget his name. Anyway, I was like, is he somewhere in our army again? The irony of Gunther, the person who killed a playable character, having the revival staff. Sadly, it doesn't let you bring back Scarlet for real. It only works for people who died on that map, at least to my knowledge. I think Dwyer's hair is, in the sprite is fine. I'm assuming the hair in the treehouse scene is using the Azura version. Also, you're thinking of Sayu, yes, absolutely. Although the new character, Layla, and I'll be frank, I have been so behind on Genshin. I just have not had any time for Genshin. So much so that I opened Genshin and it gave me the, hey, you haven't been here in a while little pack, and I was like, oh, no, I mean, I guess I'll take it. Freaking, I opened it today, actually, a couple hours before recording this. And she has blue hair like Dwyer. I do kind of feel the resemblance now. And, you know, once we finish Fates, I feel like a good idea for an episode in the interim is just going through the rest of the beach brawl routes you haven't done yet. And I'm not opposed to that either. If you guys want like one more bonus episode with just the beach filler episode, I'm okay with that. Because the Takumi one was just great. I loved it to bits. I feel like at this point the Elise one we should probably do that because like she needs it. The Sakura one, at that point we might as well just do all of them though, you know? You feel? Jessica. Beautiful poetry, Albus. If I could snap, I'd be snapping. Albus's child is stuck as a feral dragon and calls him mama. Clap. Y'all saw it in the lottery shop. Cap stats, oh my cap stats. Hi, female Kana, love your hair color. It's such a good hair color. I think that's like the general consensus of like, dang, that hair color is great on Kana. Since Keldori has the whole romance book thing, I really thought she and Nina were going to talk about stuff like that. Like Keldori shares, yeah, you're right. I almost forgot about that. I didn't really. I distinctly remember. Then they debate their ships. Ignatius and Asugi's A support reminds me of a conversation I had back in middle school. It was about if we eat chocolate bunnies' feet first or ears first. We ate them both ears and head first. Then the other girl said, eating them feet first seems like torture for the bunnies. Oh my gosh. That's terrifying. But fair, they're all feet. I also went with Ignatius Keldori. It was just so sweet. I loved it. I think Dwyer is very good with the romance stuff. Like in his scenes with Mitama that I don't know if you saw. I don't think that I saw, but we might see them. I went with Soleil, Kiragi, Asugi ended up with Mitama. So Elise turns into Perry if you say she's bad at hide and seek. Exactly. Albus, getting his, quieting his aura by pretending to be Umbrella Mouth. Hey y'all, so like, sometimes there's some bits that y'all don't catch, but y'all catch most of the bits. I loved that bit. I went back and editing and I was like, that's really funny. And it's all like on the cuff bits. And it's like a long episode, so I have like time to just make... What is this? Yeah. There's time to make just really quick on the cuff bits, and I'm just like, oh man. Just, I'm dying on the inside sometimes. Ain't anyone gonna call me a thief, says the ninja who worked as a thief. You are correct. Yeah, Gunther, the only playable character you can support on this route, killed Scarlet. But didn't Albus mention the smoking gun when he showed the group to Scarlet's body? I mean, yeah. I could have sworn he mentioned that the flower burned away and clarified what he meant when Xander asked, what are you talking about? Gunther totally could have said, you mentioned that, my lord. I was simply imagining how striking her image must have been. It could have been different if he mentioned the color of the flower. You know what? I think Albus was just bluffing. I think he was bluffing his head off, and he was like, well, he believed my bluff. Gunther's just an idiot. Love him to death, though. I am him, he is me. Anankos is Gunther's persona. He is! If you brought Azor to this fight, she would also get a healing circle created by her mother. But Umbra got hers. Albus didn't, which is kind of strange to me. Greg, I know that we are the War Council, or the We the War Council meeting, mentioned Bifrost during Conquest, but I don't think you opened the chest it was in. If you brought a maid or butler with S-rank staffs, if someone dies from a stupid mistake, you can revive them during the fight. If you have Sakura, A+ with Elise, she'll probably have enough for a friendship seal. If you have arm scrolls, she can be a revival for these final maps. Well, let me tell you. I don't know if you see all the gems down there, but I haven't been world hopping this time, so I did some cheating. I did some cheating we're gonna have a good time during these final two. I didn't do too much cheating, but I did some cheating. Oh yeah, I did. Cause I'll be frank, I'm gonna take a step back. With our cracked army right now, I don't think we're gonna have any problem with these final two maps. So we're just gonna have fun with it. And we're gonna story tell. And that's where I am at this point. Let's see, the moment when you forget to give your healer the ability to heal. Yeah, that was funny. Somehow Gunther lives. Give Lilith a t-shirt saying that I live. I'm still concerned for her, I'll be frank. It's the last 2 chapters, but I still worry for her. I gave a good handful of the characters in this game have really bad voice direction, rather. Dwyer, Valoria, Perry I agree with, Effie sometimes, Sigbert. I think Sigbert's okay. Male Kana, and I was just going through there, it's a little iffy, but I mean, like, that's our being, so it is what it is. Fun fact, outside of Japan, the game prevents you from putting the bath towel on female Kana. Fair. Takumi Beach Day, I love how everyone's joke weapons, everyone has joke weapons, and Takumi has a spellbound Yumi. He's like, alright, I'm legit. I'm going to this beach and y'all can't stop me. Baruka made an attempt. Aburo, control yourself. Shinsi said we'd be going through Umbra supports with a conquest to kids next time, rather. Here's a reminder that Sigbert support... Thank you. Sigbert supports don't change for some reason. You're a legend. But I'll be frank, going through Sigbert supports last time, I could see them being romantic supports. I really could. I honestly could. Can't save in between, return to my castle after this battle. Dragon Veins will permanently turn the several puddles into heal tiles. Okay. There are technically 4 bosses. The first 3 deal physical damage, while the final one deals magic damage. You need to defeat the first 2 bosses to gain access to the third, and defeat the 3rd boss to get access to the 4th. I noticed that the 4th boss didn't attack until in his range. He only counter-attacked. But I was playing on normal, so it might be different on hard. We'll see. We shall see. Let's keep on keeping on. The Gaming Bear. I saw, and what are we at? Oh, we're still fine. I headcanon that Camilla and Takumi win since... I'm sorry, Camilla let Takumi win since she knows how happy that beach trip will make him. Oh, seriously, his smile was so precious. I was like, that's not mine. That's mine. That's not mine. That's not my Takumi. All we need is Elise to go to the beach, and then all of the murdered siblings from the other routes would get their beach vacation. Oh, you're right. I don't know how I feel about that. Sigbert had an A support chain with Mitama, A Revolutions exclusive. Sorry, I had to release my mental scream. Look. Sometimes I'm just like, Mitama was totally on the other route, right? Wrong. Oh my gosh, the Dwyer voice. I shall burn it from my memory. Asugi, the model ace. I refuse to hear it otherwise. Here I thought Dwyer was my true icon, but my counterpart laid in the shadows all along. He was a thief. He rejected the Saizo name, too. I love getting all the child support chains, though. Excited for when you'll create the Flora Jacob, along with the Fuga Reina. In all seriousness, we need to comment on why Umbra gave her child the same name as Albus's. Logically, we know why. But lore-wise, this is a total Albus move. I don't know why Umbra would do that. Maybe it was Greg's idea. He was like, Greg, you name it. Just points to Kana and she's like, okay. Speaking of her, I think her true nature really might be that she's the physical representation, rather, of Albus's negative emotions, like yin and yang, almost with how they function. But I worry for the fate of Umbra and even Albus if Albus truly does get his negative emotions back. What would happen to the 2 of them? Should we expect them to do some Steven Universe fusion dance? Perhaps. I suspect that Garon did this with Iago, maybe because of the dragon powers that were awakened, maybe trying to weaken Albus. I don't know. We're gonna find out today. I wish we could get Umbra Albus scenes, but it's absolutely not possible. It's absolutely not possible, and it's a shame. But Thunder, happy to see that you gave Kana and Dwyer their hair color that represents their parents. I had to physically do it with Kana. I did not have to physically do it with Dwyer. I think the game actually stores a hair color. For every unit, no matter what. Greg's hair color would have been white for some reason, but I was like, no, his hair color is freaking dark green, in my opinion. He probably doesn't have any hair, but he's a faceless, so let's just make it the color of his skin. Give her something like, yep, that's the dad. That is the father. Dwyer, I simply set them up and S-supported them. And he was automatically the light blue that Flora had. Because Flora has a canon hair color still. Every single unit has a hair color. Every single playable unit. So I didn't have to do anything for that. So it was just automatic, which is nice. A good, wait. This leads me to Fuga, and yes, this was actually really interesting. He does have a canon hair color despite not having hair. But if you like, it's one of those things where I was like looking at this like, yeah, everyone does, and if you dip into it, and I actually looked in this one, I was like, oh yeah, it is a dark brown. This can only be seen as if you play as female Corrin and marry Fuga, then Kana would inherit the hair color, which is a brown. Or of course, if you try to date him in the game, I suppose, and which I did, and I was like, yeah, I've been doing that a lot. I've been doing that a lot. A good method to determine who has the best seeker, who's the best seeker in hide and seek should be easy. We just need the 3 from Awakening to give Kellum a shout, if they can find him, that is. And then Vigami actually replied to that. The whole aura talk with Asugi made me wonder if Kellum's aura is just super unnoticeable. Perhaps. Mayhaps that may be the case. Sonic Gaming. Poet Master Albus has arrived to the scene with the most relatable poem we have ever seen. You're dang right. He spoke not to our hearts but to our stomachs, and ain't that the truth? Our tractor has officially been revealed, although I feel as though Takumi should have been able to, the traitor rather, been able to realize who the traitor is. Fair. If only we were able to use Boss Gunther, then he would have been a really strong unit. You're right, if we could capture Boss Gunther, dang. Elise and Sakura doing a rare feat and healing a person who is gonna die outside of combat, so not many can do. Nathan, my final report for the pre-ending of the War Council meeting, while sadly missing any character stats, does have a boss conversation, so whew, at least I got one of my designated roles to fill before getting into the older style of random observations that could be interesting comments. Gunther Albus, welcome. Albus, do you think you can sway me with your mutterings of trust and belief? Of course! I believe in you, Gunther! Freaking Albus is such a dork. I love him. Your foolishness is impressive. That's alright, though. If thinking as you do will comfort me, will bring you comfort as your life fades, then be my guest. So I've thought about bringing this up before, but now I think is the perfect opportunity to do that. Fates has a slightly different script, which is interesting. For some scenes, if you play as male or female Corrin, interesting, and it gets better at the scene at the end of 26, where Albus said, "You'll always, and that's what you'll always be, my friend," to Gunther. But if it was Umbra, she would have said, "You'll always be important to me." That's it. That's a scene change. I think that one specifically, I don't know. No, because you can't support Gunther during this one. Part of me was like, if you could support him, and maybe she supported him, then maybe I think that would make sense. It was like a fallback, a failsafe. But no. Mind-shattering, I know. Oh, and one other thing, if we had had a female Corrin lead, Gunther would have had an extra ellipses too. Joking aside, it absolutely baffles me. I have no idea why the scripts would change like that in Fates, nor why they're so minor. Another example is one scene in Conquest, Azura will respond to Corrin differently depending on their gender. One time she'll say thanks, and the other time she'll say good. Why? Why? Who decided this was necessary? Fair. Another thought as to why this might have been be a thing that we mentioned way back at the beginning of Birthright, but I'll reiterate, the Japanese version has a ton of different scripts depending on the Corrin you make. It seems kind of arbitrary in other releases, but when when you customize a Corrin instead of just picking a feature on a menu, we have a lot of dots. Yeah. This personality value would change how the Corrin talks to others. Gosh, that'd be so dope. For the most part, it isn't really that deep. It's more anything how polite Corrin talks. So whether they'd say or use names like San, Chan, Senpai. Oh, I kind of like that though. Obviously that doesn't really work so well in other languages, but I can imagine that this is some sort of weird scripting thing that it exists in other versions. Might explain why Corrin isn't exactly the same tonally in every support. Like male Corrin's Mitama support doesn't quite feel the same as male Corrin and Xander supports. And that is also very interesting. Like if those selections when you created your Corrin actually had effects on the supports too, I would love that. That's one of those like little touches that I'd be like, oh, I'm eating that up. Just to end us off, I want to revisit one of our main criticisms, the villains of Fates. Overall, underdeveloped. But there's something curious that has me sticking out. Iago wears a mask that looks suspiciously like the big Ananko's face in the throne room. And what spoke during the Hidden Truths DLC. In all his scream time, Iago never really showed an interest in Anakos like Garon does, So I wonder if Iago was going to be, if nothing, an in-game antagonist in Revelation, just like he was in Birthright and Conquest, instead of just dying halfway through. We did just gut him halfway through this time. Huh. Maybe we could have at least gotten something interesting out of him, but instead nothing. Tindasov, Anankos himself, the Silent Dragon, nothing more in the main game, only having presence in the DLC or DESI? Kind of. It's been right in our faces the past few games too. Almost all of Anangos' characteristics is in Azura's song Lost in Thoughts All Alone, the title of which might make a whole lot more sense when we consider the ending of Hidden Truths, where Anankos says himself that he'll be waiting for Corrin to come to him and defeat him. But until then, he'll be alone in his palace trapped in madness. Of course, the song is mostly framed as a thing for Corrin, right? Birthright and Conquest versus straight up say in the lyrics. But I've been of the impression that the song is more likely a song of Anankos' life. Arguably something that holds this theory up a little bit better is the next game, Shadows of Valentia. Yes, fair. Also features an in-credit song too that heavily characterizes two dragon gods. Now don't get me wrong, I don't want to argue that this is a great way to characterize your antagonist, but I do think it's a creative way to try something different at least. And so, my last message for the console, I leave this with the verse of Lost in Thoughts, which we don't get a scene of Azori singing for us. A burdened heart sinks into the ground. A veil falls away without a sound. Not day nor night, right or wrong. For truth and peace, you fight. Sing me a song of silence and blood. The rain falls, can't wash away the mud. Within my ancient heart dwells madness and pride. Can no one hear my cry? If that doesn't sound like what we learned about Anankos, I don't know what does. You got me? You're the last one for our run of the main story, Fire Emblem Fates. Go to sleep, it'll be there the next day. Actually, there's a lot of the replies in here too. I love these Fates videos too much. Let's see. After typing that, fell asleep right immediately. The pain of the multi-shipper. Dang. Ignatius and Asuki supports were a treat. And I'm not talking about the delicious cookies. I can only imagine how someone like Nina would react to Asuki shoving the cookies down Ignatius's throat. Oh no. You know Nina was probably watching and she was eating that up. Oh, she was ready for it. She needed it. Keldori, making up all those past boyfriends had me wheezing. Girl, you were so oblivious, or so obvious rather. Ignatius is a match made in heaven because he didn't notice at all. Sigbert, giving Sophie a little bunny doll, it was adorable. I'm thinking about, now I'm thinking Ignatius would love it too. You're dang right, and their extra support was indeed precious. Let's see. Soleil full on lesbian, absolutely. Asuka got probably the best of the besties out of it though. But still, I feel like they should have, I completely agree. The Soleil, she probably needs at least one female support would have been nice. Like they have a female support for female Corrin and a male support for male Corrin. If they're gonna rate Soleil like that, toss her like the Olivia support? Ophelia rather. The Ophelia support could have 100% been romantic. It could have been wholly could have been romantic. What else do we want to see in here? The more I see of Asuki, the more I'd love to see him interact with Gaius. Asuki baking sweets for the both of them. They obviously share the fondness of craft. I mean, they're basically the same. They're two boys and same character, essentially. Same character design too. The Gunther twist. I admittedly didn't see it coming through my first playthrough. Had me fooled for a while. And how do you know about that? Why would you betray us? Why would you kill Scarlet the Amber? The answer's simple, I don't like you. He really just went up and said it, and I was like, oh man. Goodness gracious. And it fits so well with the Albus and Avi's canon too, especially with how hard the Scarlet's death hit poor Albus. Always happy, cracking his inability to feel negative emotions a little. It's a ploy to make him return to his original full-range self? Mayhaps. Wow. Mikoto really being like, take this healing, Right? She was just like, hey, heal around her. Heal a girl. Goes to heal Umbra instead. We'll see about that. Wow, I did not remember. Yeah, I figured Gunther was dead. I figured he was a dead man. He was a marked man after this. The ninja from Genshin, do you mean Sayu? I totally 100% meant Sayu. Beach Town Takumi, precious. Looking so good. Love him. Maybe Barry should have been your mom, Selkie. Yo, Selkie, when she was talking, I was like, oh man. Someone needs to get this child. Albus asking Mitama to go on a hike tomorrow once again made me see the similarities between Karagi, and I love it. And the way he composes those haiku really fits your Albus too. That whole like Mitama Albus like set of scenes, I was like, whoever wrote this, that's my Albus. They know my Albus. Oh god, Kildori, thinking Albus' slip was on purpose made me grin so hard. Wow, you really set every stone so that the perfect image always stays perfect. You love to see it. And I'm looking forward to next week's episode. Not ready for this ride to end, but I'm looking forward to our questions finally being answered. Well, it's time to answer them. Some of them. We got, as always, some supports to view. I think we're going to try and cash in on S supports pretty much all around because we're about to end it all off. So we're going to go through everyone who doesn't have an S support first, and then we're going to move on up. Finally got a piece of the pie. Alright, so y'all have S supports. Everyone down here should have an S support. So we gotta rush up to the kittens. Sophie, we just paired up with Sigbert. Ignatius, we paired up with Kildori. Selkie, I might do Selkie Mailkana. That's a toss-up for me. For right now, Selkie also has supports with... That's just an A support. We're shooting for our S supports this time. I just want to get some endings because I know, and it's like in my prerogative, like I know for a fact we're just gonna have like an episode or two devoted to supports. And I'm ready for that. I am wholly and expressly ready for it. So from the other side, she'd have Forest, but Forest is already paired up, correct? Yes. So you might get Mailkana. We've seen all of their see-through A and it was adorable. So I'm not against that at all. Midori does not have an S support yet. But Midori is also kind of hard to pair up because we've seen all of, or not all of her supports, but we've seen a bunch of her supports already. Percy. We've seen his with Rajat. We have not seen them with Mitama or Hisame. So Mitama would be our exclusive one. So let's check it out. Aha! Oh man, this voice. Over here, Ace. Come on. Oh, they have the same hair. That's kind of cute. Oh, Mitama, hello! Percy, you've got a great deal of energy today, it seems. That's every day, Mitama. That's every day. Of course, Mitama. And not just today. Yep, he's spitting facts. I'm fit to burst any and every day. I don't know if I said this actually, and it's important. Thank you for the comments. Thank you, War Council. Because at this point in time, we've made it to the end. It has been a long ride, and I have thrived and appreciated your comments because, once again, it's one of those things where your comments also form the series. If y'all didn't like notify me, because Greg was literally just like a throwaway. I was just like, Greg, and I did it again for a second time, and then you guys thoroughly loved and celebrated Greg, and now look at him. It's one of those things where we all make this series. That's what it is, and that's what I really love about this series too. Fire Emblem Fates, is it gonna, I don't know if it's like, it's not my favorite Fire Emblem. Absolutely not. But it has been my favorite to goof around with, without a doubt. And that's why it's always gonna have a special place in my heart. But let's actually continue with this. I'm fit to burst any and every day. I suppose that's true. Filled to the limit. Never too tired to play, exhausting to watch. Oh, these two are opposites.
Oh, really? You're just tired from seeing me? I don't believe it.
I promise you, it's true. In fact, can we stop talking? It's tiring just speaking with you.
What? That's so mean.
It may hurt to hear, yet I will still speak the truth. Honesty is best.
But why does it make you so tired? I've never met anyone who was made tired by being around energetic people.
You haven't? That's like a real thing, Mitama. I'm sorry, Percy, that's like a real thing.
You're tired because you don't give me even a moment of peace. Fine then, I'll go be energetic somewhere else. Let's go, Ace. We can tell when we're not wanted.
After the sound, a quiet finally falls. I can rest my eyes. Well, open him up, Mitama, he's back. Mitama, wake up! I just rested my eyes, dunderhead. What do you want?
Good grief. You're gonna get all rusty if you keep sleeping all the time.
Skills I sometimes use, gladly given for quiet, yet still you wake me.
Damn!
I love him, I really do. Cause something I say, you're dang right I do a whole lot. So much so where it's like low-key and like my heart of hearts, one of my catchphrases. So when he's like, damn right I do, get up. You must have something incredibly important to be this insistent. If this isn't a big deal, you best prepare yourself for my wrath.
I just wanted to cheer you up.
That's all? You realize that me sleeping makes me happy, don't you? For someone so dumb, my wrath takes on a new form, a murderous rage. Perry wasn't your mom, right? No, Baruka's your mom. The murderous rage still makes a little bit of sense. Okay, nah, we're still good. We're still good in here. Look, you're already more cheerful. What could possibly make you think that?
You're much more energetic now.
I can see you're shaking your arms with energy. With rage, Percy, with rage. Now you're less tired.
You won't feel so drained when you see energetic people.
I don't know what to say. Are you serious?
Of course I am.
I see. Were you that bothered by what I said when we last spoke? You're clearly trying to make up for it, just very unconventionally. I suppose I brought this on myself, though.
I have other ideas we could get your energy up too, like greeting each other loudly. Hello, Mitama!
Goodbye, Percy.
No, it's hello! How can you mess that up? Here, let's try that again, in a louder voice this time. Hey, where are you going?
Yelled at this early. I must have slighted some god. This is the worst fate.
Come on, Mitama, you have to really shout. Hello, Mitama!
Why is this happening? I'm sorry, Mitama. But I'm not sorry enough to say, hey, it's time for your A scene too. Hello, Percy.
Ah, hey, did you just greet me with a super energetic hello? Whew, my plan worked. My plan to get you more pumped is working perfectly.
I suppose you could say that.
I knew.
It's just working? I guess he's lucky. He's lucky.
I knew it would work. Isn't it great to feel so active all the time, Mitama?
Not in the slightest. I miss the quiet sleep. The calm of my rest.
Really? But then why?
Because I know that you won't leave me be unless I play along. Honestly, I hope that you would move on once it seemed like you won.
Oh, is that the only reason you acted so excited and energetic?
That's exactly what you wanted, wasn't it? I was actually energized in that moment.
You were, but if it won't last, then it's all feels kind of pointless.
Don't worry, when I look at you now, I don't get tired seeing your energy.
Really? Well, that's great. I'm a genius.
I've spent enough time with you lately to understand you a little better. While annoying, your cheerful energy can be appealing at times. Be energetic. I am your ally and friend, for better or worse.
Ah, I'm glad to hear that.
I must apologize for saying such harsh things to you before. It was uncalled for and rude on my part.
Oh, don't worry about that. We can just go forward from here on out.
What a lad. Excellent. Now that we've settled all of that, I'm going to sleep. Yep, will you allow me to be lazy like when I like? I think I can handle being a ball of energy all... I think you can handle being a ball of energy all on your own.
No problem.
No more sudden shouts. I can rest and be content. All is right and calm.
Sleep well, Matama! Oops, sorry.
He's trying, Mitama. He's trying. He's getting there, I promise. So Percy. Y'all are matched up. Did I match it? Percy? No, they were talking about being a proper gent. Valoria is not matched up with anybody. She's brand new, to be honest, but she kind of slaps. Artie, Niles, Nina, Keldori we matched up with Ignatius. Shiro is not matched up with anybody. Shiro might be someone we have to figure out. I'm curious about this. Force is done. Trying to see if there's anybody I was like sold on. You three are done. Shigure. Is there anyone who I was like, oh my god, I did love their scenes together too, now that I'm thinking about it. Dang. You are the bird. I loved that. Yeah, part of me was wondering why they don't have an S scene support, and then I realized they're brother and sister this time around. I feel like these two might be able to hit it off. Dory's gone. Selkie's not gone. Oh, we've never actually seen Shigure Selkie because before they were siblings. We'll work on them next. Let's just keep going up. Dwyer is someone we always have as well. Rajat's taken. Kiragi is taken? No, Karagi's almost taken, maybe. Karagi's a tough nut to crack because I was like, oh yeah, and then they all found somebody else. Did I not get these ones? Right? Did I? Maybe I didn't. I'm thinking in the past if I got these ones, but maybe I didn't. I definitely don't have these, because these would be an exclusive, correct? Yes.
Woohoo! The hunting day was excellent. Not every day you'd bag 2 deer. Ah, that explains that wonderful smell. Hey Valoria, what's up? Karage, I see you've returned with some things from the woods. Would you care to share the delights with me? You mean the deer? Well, gee, I don't really know I can. I was going to bring them to the cooks so everyone could have some tonight. Think you could wait until then? The deer do not interest me, little huntsman. I was talking about the little treasures stuck to your clothing. Huh? Treasures? All I see are furballs, slimes. Oh, these two would be 2 peas in a pod because he gets his clothes messed up all the time. Some dead old leaves. Exactly. I will take them all if you don't mind. You were not planning on keeping them, were you? No, I wasn't. I'm sure you can have them. But first, maybe I should take them off. Me first? As you like. Thank you very much. Hehe. I can't wait to play with them. Ooh, is this a bone shard? It's so sharp, so pointy. This tuft of fur has the most divine smell. A rich, complex body with notes of rancid bat dung. she's got it like she's got coffee. Oh, and a nice long finish. It's like she's drinking coffee. How did you find such perfection? Haha, well, when you're done taking inventory, think you could do me a favor? It'd be helpful to have an extra pair of hands to butcher the deer. Plus, I think it'd be fun if we ate together. What do you say? Thank you, but I will have to pass. My new treasures are not going to lick themselves. But maybe another night? Now if you'll excuse me. Huh? But you'll miss out on dinner! She was like, my treasures are more important than eating with you. But like, maybe some other time. I might be sold on this one already. Whew, that was quite the trek. It feels great to be back home. Just too bad there's nobody here to welcome me back. Welcome back, Kiragi. Whoa, Valoria, where did you come from? I have been here the whole time. Apparently you didn't notice me. Oh, really? Ha, sorry about that. I just got back from a trip in the mountains. Guess I was too tired to notice, huh? Do not trouble yourself over it now. Did you bring back anything special? Sure did. Got it all right here in this bag. Thought I'd try my hand at mining today. Check out this little beauty. The cave was pretty dark, but that didn't stop it from sparkling. Look at that shine. Have you ever seen a rock so green? Girls love this kind of stuff, right? I'm sure some do, but I do not. Do you mind if I keep what's at the bottom of this bag? Huh, you mean the sand and the pebbles? Yes. Yes, very much so. You sure you don't want any of the minerals I found? None at all? Okay, suit yourself. You can have the bag if you want to. Thank you very much. This one has a little nubbing on it. How adorable. And the sand is surprisingly fine. Very good find. It was well worth the wait. Wait, were you waiting here for me to get back? I would not put it like that, no. Instead of waiting, how about you just come with me next time? Pardon? Well, I don't really have an eye out for the sort of stuff that you like. So if you're with me, you'll probably find way more treasures, right? This is true. I shall consider your proposal. And she's gone. It wasn't a proposal. I don't even have a ring. Well, I think it'd be fun to explore the mountains with Valoria. That man has been trying to get someone to come up with the mountains with him forever. Forever. Maybe I'll ask her again tomorrow. Hey, my boy Kiragi, ask her right now. Thanks for coming with me, Valoria. I'm sure we'll have lots of fun. He's so happy-go-lucky. And I can't even front with you guys. I haven't seen him with every hair color, but this purple really fits him nicely. It really does. The blue streak of hair on Valoria doesn't really fit her real nicely, but like, it's whatever at this point. It's not the worst thing in the world. Yes, this will be a most productive adventure. However, if you dawdle, I will not hesitate to leave you behind. Oh, that's right. I forgot that wolfskin usually spend their whole lives in the mountain. I'm not used to traveling with someone who can manage the terrain better than me. It'll be a nice change of pace. I wish your pace changed a little bit faster. Sorry. Say, is there any place you'd like to visit in particular? There's a lot to see up here. Clusters of wildflowers, a whole area covered in lichen, super tall poplars. I think my favorite spot is the glacial lake near the top. The water's so refreshing. Wait, Valoria? Valoria! Don't tell me you left me behind already! I'm over here. Why are you crouching? There's a pile of dead insects here. I'm collecting them. Those and the leaves. A fine hunting ground indeed. Today is a glorious day. Oh, tufts of stray fur everywhere. I've never seen such riches. Oh, just delectable. This is fantastic. Valoria, we've barely reached the top of the foot of the mountain, rather. We still have a long way to go before we reach the summit. My apologies, Kiragi. It's just, I have no desire to go anywhere else. The spot is too perfect. Oh, well, alright. No need to apologize, let's just stay here for the day. We can eat our lunch and take a slow stroll. The summit can wait for another day. That sounds lovely. Great. Oh, hey, Valoria! Look, I think someone left behind a correct hand mirror. He's got it! He's got it! Good on you. She's like, gasp. This is what love feels like. What is love? Cracked hand mirrors. Cracked hand mirrors. Oh boy, yeah, I'm sold. I'm sold. Hey, Valoria, it's Kiragi. Yes, I remember your name. It's rare to invite anyone to your tent, right? Something wrong? Oh no, there's just something I'd like you to see. Oh, okay, sure. Let me step on in and... Whoa, what is this place? It's... I can't even... Oh, wow. Perhaps you could express your impressions using real words? Oh, sure. I don't feel like I'm in a tent in here. It feels like I'm in the great outdoors. I love the mushy dirt floor, and is that a tree you've got growing over there? Oh wait, that's a dead tree. Well, it's great all the same. Kiragi? It's perfect. It's perfect for you, my guy. This place is perfect for you. And the stuff you got on the shelves, I recognize some of that stuff. Oh, it's the moss ball I found for you the other day. It looks so cozy. This is my collection. I'm Glad you like it. I knew that you collected a lot of things, but seeing it all in one place is breathtaking.
He actually appreciates, like, wholly and sincerely appreciates her collection. My heart.
I know the others think I collect garbage, trash, refuse, waste, detritus. No one seems to understand, even if they know my father has the same hobby. Even you seem baffled at first, however, I still thought I should share it with you. Oh, why is that? Because I've become fond of you. Huh? So fond, in fact, that I'd be willing to throw away all of this if it meant I could spend more time with you.
That's so important for the wolfskin. Oh.
Oh, well, shucks, Valoria, but why me? You never laugh at me when I talk about my hobby. You even invited me to go with you on your trip to the mountains, and I found myself enjoying our trips more for your company than for these treasures. You're always so willing to go out of your way for me, it's very sweet. Valoria. And more than that, you seem to love nature almost as much as I do. I think you may truly be the only person who could ever truly understand me. Thank you, Valoria. I can't tell you how happy I am to hear that. Truly? Yep. After we started hiking, I began to realize you're the one for me.
Dang, he was like, alright, yep, I'm sold.
You were constantly pointing things out I would normally miss. You showed me a whole new world that was there right all along, right under my nose. And the first time I saw you smile, I felt something warm inside. Something I've never felt for anyone before. Then, will you be mine, Valoria? It'll just be you, me, and the great outdoors. Nothing would make me happier. I believe it. Your tail is wagging like crazy. You must be almost as happy as I am. I love you, Valoria. And you, Kiragi.
Hey, you know, I was sold on it, I'm glad I was sold on it. That was, Now, you know, just for the memes, I kind of want to do, Shigure and, where is she? Where are you? Where is she, Selkie? For the memes. Just because, you know, furries. By blood. I'm just curious. I've also never seen these scenes for Shigure. We've had Shigure all 3 routes. And this is one of the set of scenes that we couldn't get. Because this was his sister instead. I love the feel of the wind at this altitude. Those poor earthbound ones below don't know what they're missing. Hey, Shigure! Down here! Is that someone calling to me? Down, girl. Hello, Selkie. Do you need a lift somewhere? How did you know? That's exactly what I wanted. Can I ride your Pegasi? Of course. Well, where to? Oh, I don't want to go anywhere. Just hear me out. First, I want to fly way up into the clouds. You're with me so far. I'm familiar with the principle. Then I want to jump off. No. The fall from that height would surely kill you. I knew you'd say that, but don't worry, I got it all worked out. See this sailcloth here? I'll hold it out as I fall, and whoosh, I'll be a flying fox. Doesn't that sound fun? And you're sure you won't die? Relax, what could go wrong? You could die. Hogwash, Shigure. I wish I could share that confidence. But who am I to say no? Who am I to say no? Usually I'm the responsible one, but you know what? Let's live on the edge. Go on, get on. I'll take you to new heights. Yay, Shigure, thank you. Alright, and now, is this high enough for you? This is perfect. Look out below. Whee! God, she actually jumped. Incredible. And the sailcloth is working just as she said. Oof, that was a bit of a rough landing, but she seems to be cheerful enough. Again, Shigure, that was so much fun! Let's do it again! I'd be happy to. Hang on, I'll come down to get you. Okay. Go for it.
Hey Shigeru, can you take me way up into the clouds again? I want to go sky gliding. I don't know, Selkie. The winds are strong today. It might be better to hold off. It'll be fine. Worst comes to worst, I can glide away from the squalls. Please, Shigeru? Very well, climb aboard. Yay, thanks, Shigeru. Is this high enough for you, Selkie? This'll do. 1, 2, 3, whee! Ah, my noble steed. Would that I could be so irrepressible. Huh? Help me, the wind's blowing me away! Ah! Selkie, hold on tight. Quickly, take my hand. Just a little closer. Gotcha. That was distressingly close. I knew we shouldn't have come today. Whew. Something wrong, Selkie? If you need a discreet place to vomit, let me know when we can touch down. Sorry, Shigeru. I should have listened. You're the expert on flying. Haha. I'm only surprised to find that there's something that rattles even you. Right? This is I'm not afraid of anything. Yeah. I'll be careful from now on for sure. Thanks for pulling me my fur out of that fire. No thanks necessary. I should have known better than to take you up at all. It may not be quite what you had in mind, but why don't we ride on the ground today? Where's the fun in that? You'd be surprised. Riding a gallop is quite invigorating and safe too. Well, you know best. Let's go for it. I do kind of really like this pair. My noble Pegasus is as swift as on land as she is on wing. I promise you, you won't be bored. Alright, Shigeru. I know you're the romantic, but let's get in there. What's wrong, Selkie? Well, you remember the day, yesterday, how I, got literally carried away, literally? It seemed like a good idea not to go flying in that kind of weather anymore. But that's been the only kind of weather there's been. What am I supposed to do? The earthbound life is too mundane now that you've had a taste of the sky, huh? Maybe there's some other fun games we can play. Oh, we could buzz horses. Ma'am? Ma'am? That gets old faster than you think. Oh. It would be neat if I woke up one morning with wings instead of a tail. Then I could fly all I want. Ah, I don't see that happening, I'm afraid. What else? What else? Does your Pegasus know any cool stunts? Stunts? Now that you mention it. How does somersaulting strike you? Somersaulting? My Pegasus is extremely talented in mid-air loops and flips. I'd wager she could pull them off even with this. With the both of us mounted. You're kidding me, right? That's too good to be true. Can we try it right now? Far be it from me to refuse a lady. Shigeru, my guy. Calm down with the smoothness. Shall we see how many times we can somersault before getting dizzy? He has a fun streak. I like this fun streak, Shigeru. This is the best day ever. Thanks a million, Shigeru. Your passion for flight is all the thanks I need. Does that mean I'll have to return the favor someday, huh? Return what favor? You know, the way you always make time to play with me. Someday I'll do something for you to make you just as happy. Cross my heart. Oh, well this is... y'all, I'm locked in. Y'all, I'm locked in. Y'all, I'm locked in. I look forward to that very much. Now then, shall we take to the air? Take to the skies? You don't need to ask me twice. And so they went to the moon. Let me just double check. Is there anyone here who I saw a scene with Shigeru with and I was like, oh man. I think I've done the both of them. Mitama I don't think I've ever seen. I don't think I've ever paired these two up, but I can't pair them up, so it is what it is. Nope. Love their scenes, though. Do I remember Nina and Shigeru's scenes? I think I made it. What's wrong? Were you running away from something? Shigeru, you surprised me. Yes, I was, from a stranger. What? Where's that scoundrel? He won't escape from me on foot. No, you misunderstand me. He wasn't threatening me. He said he was an artist. Yeah, I saw all of these. I saw all of them. Did I pair them up last time? No, I think I got to their A scene and stopped. That's what it was. Okay. I think. Did I ever pair up Shigeru and Sophie? Did I? Well, I can't now. So anyway, you're locked in. Soki, why are you staring at me? Is there something in my teeth? Nope, it was just a stare of respect for how good a Pegasus jockey you are. I'm surprised to hear that. How come? Because I respect you too. I feel most alive when I'm watching you laugh so boisterously. At times, I think I might like to spend the rest of my days with them. Well, Shigure? Oh, why hide it any longer? I'm hopelessly in love with you. Huh? Well, you see, it's a curse laid upon my family. You see, we love fairies. My mom, me, her sister, who's not her actual sister, but by proximity she became in love with furries as well. And now it has come down to me. It's true, I'm entranced with your boundless zest for life. Would you consider, possibly, being my girlfriend? Ah, dear. I had held out a fool's hope. But, no. I'd love to, Shigure. I would be super happy if you were my boyfriend. Although, is there a catch? I won't ever get a chance to pay you back. I went over backward, you bent over backward to cheer me up, but I never did anything like that for you. Nonsense. Just now, you said the words that sent my heart soaring. No favor or playtime would have meant as much as, to accept me as your boyfriend. No fooling! Gosh, Soki's great. Not even the bare minimum of fooling. Shigure is also great. That's something I would have said, not even the bare minimum of fooling. Yay. Well, if you're happy, then I'm happy too. Let's do our best to stretch this joy out indefinitely. Side by side. I love you, Soki. Ah, ooh, ah! Alright, y'all are paired up. Dwyer, you're not. Okay, so we have a bunch of pairs up now. We gotta go, let's go from the top, go down. Valoria, you're paired up with Karagi now. Great. Arcanas. Arcanas are gonna have to be the last ones. But I'm honestly okay not pairing up Arcanas if it comes down to it. Kiragi, paired up. Rajat, paired up with the homie, right? Forest, yes. Dwyer is not paired up, and this is where we can start doing some things. I know we paired Dwyer and Sophie up at one point. Question mark, did we? I don't know if we did. I'm kind of at a loss. Dwyer... Doesn't matter. We can't pair Sophie with anybody because she's already paired up. No fooling. We paired Dwyer and Nina up last time, I'm pretty sure. I think. Soleil, Valoria. Sure. Well, that's that. Walked a half dozen feet. Time for a nap. Oh, these two. Sleep interrupted, the slumbering volcano ready to explode. Oh, sorry to trip over you, Matama. Were you sleeping there? I have napping rights to this spot. Move along or else. You don't have any such rights. This is a public space. And please spare me your haiku temper tantrums. The lava bubbles. The volcano will explode. The fool doesn't run. I refuse to be baited into a haiku battle. I just want to take a nap here. Lava splatters him. The volcano blows its top. Still the fool stays put. Dang, she snapped her thing. Oh, fine. I'll leave, if only to stop the pain of your dreadful poetry. Uh-oh, you said her trigger word. Coward! I just want to sleep. I thought you of all people would understand that. I was sleeping until you came along. I said I was sorry. I'll just go sleep right over there. The volcano fumes. It demands a sacrifice. The pillow you hold. You must be joking. This is my favorite nap time pillow. Give it to me, Dwyer, or I swear rather that you will never wake up from that nap. She's gonna murder you in your sleep, boy. Ha. A direct threat. Have your powers of poetic persuasion failed you? Fine, here, my pillow. You may pass. Vanish from my sight. Take your nap elsewhere. You have crossed a line today, Mitama. One that cannot be uncrossed. Well, color me curious. Let's go. Hello, injured people, you here? Huh. I'm either too late or I'm in the wrong place. What are you doing here, Dwyer? I could ask you the same. I heard there were people who needed healing. Though I was walking in dream rather, sleeping peacefully, I couldn't say no to healing. Well, you're too late. I got here first. You can leave. You came for this? You have a reputation for giving less than a damn that I was ordered to come. I can't turn down a direct command. You can in the future. I will tend to the wounded while you can slack. No, you can go sleep while I work. Like now. Go away. 2 healers enter, both of us seeking patience. I lose my patience. That wasn't half bad. I may have arrived last, Dwyer, but I am the best suited for healing the injured. Now, exactly where are these poor, wounded souls? Well, there's one. We're practically standing on them. So much for bedside manner. Right. Right there. Now leave this all to me, Dwyer. Aren't 2 healers better than 1? Not when one is you. Oh, fine. Get to healing or else the patient will slip away. Stand off and watch how it's done. You're not half bad at this either. I'm half good times 2. Was that math poetry? Well, I'll find more wounded to tend to. Oh look, there's another body. Your turn. Alright, Mitama, thanks. You're not half bad. Yes, you said that thrice. You'd make a terrible poet. Let's get everyone all healed up so we can get back to our naps. Now that is poetry to my ears. Okay, they're a snarky couple, but I'm here for it. He's sleeping. Huh? It's Mitama. She really can sleep just about anywhere. Hey Mitama, you asleep? It's a pretty comfy looking pile of hay you found to sleep on. Mind if I rake half over there? Out of snoring distance, of course. Sleep interrupted. The slumbering volcano, ready to explode. Yes, volcano Heiko. Didn't you unleash that one on me before? Anyway, you're awake. No, I wasn't. You woke me. Quibbles. The volcano fumes. It demands a sacrifice. 500 Ma'am, you can't even carry 500 croissants. You would be crushed under the weight of croissants. I will expect them to be freshly baked and hot from the oven. Dwyer, why did you wake me? More people need healing. Oh, why didn't you just say so? Let's make haste. Sorry. Well, I think we've healed them all up, Mitama. Yeah? Then I'll be off, back to my lovely hay pile of sweet dreams. Mitama, I brought this for you. Here, it's yours. A blanket? A quilt. I sewed it. And I stitched all the haikus I've ever heard you say on it, too. Oh my gosh! You did what? I can't quite match your calligraphy without, not with a needle and thread. Patchwork of poems. Scraps of the best intentions, sewn with love and care. I did my best. Why? I thought a haiku quilt would make your dreams all the more sweet. Besides, I knew if I woke you, you'd demand a sacrifice. Easier than baking you 500 croissants anyway. Sacrifice accepted. I mean, thank you. This quilt grants you permission to wake me up any and all times in the future. I'll keep that in mind. Yes. Do. Oh, she was like, oh, this is the nicest thing anyone's ever gotten from me. He pays attention. Ooh, okay, well, hold on. Let me think about anybody else. You're with Shigure. You're spoken for. You're spoken for. You're spoken for. You're spoken for. Nina, I think, might be the only child unit who's left who's not spoken for at this point. Because Mitama's spoken for. I'm cashing in. I'm cashing in. Mitama, you can't sleep here. Vermin abound. The heat. The sizzle. Dwyer. Wake up, Mitama. What? Why are you here? You summoned me. But I didn't. I just heard you. Dwyer. The volcano wakes. But why won't my lava gush? This time it's a blush? Well, what else did I say? You muttered something about heat and sizzling, then my name over and over again. I was dreaming that you were standing at the edge of a volcano. Clearly. Being sacrificed. To the volcano, I'm comfortable with that. Anyway, moving on. I'm not sure you should be sleeping any old place around here. Why not?
I saw a rat scurry over your foot as you slept, Mitama.
It did? That must be lucky.
No, it's disgusting. And what if it hadn't been a rat? Maybe a bear.
But I must sleep when the urge to nap moves me.
Well, I have a bunk bed. Don't worry. It's on the up and up. That is, it's all very decent. You could either choose up or down bunk.
That's very nice, Dwyer.
Anyway, I'm just saying don't sleep in disgusting places with vermin.
I'll sleep where I like.
You really must think of your safety. Some have called you a vermin.
Oh,
have they really?
Besides, if we bunk together
and you fall asleep, what good does that do, rather? A rat could scurry there as well as here. I won't fall asleep then. My snore is soothing. I'll pinch my leg to stay awake.
You'd pinch yourself all night long, week after week, month after month.
To keep the rats from you?
Yes.
That's dedication.
Or perhaps it's devotion?
Tomato, tomato.
It's tomato, tomato.
Nobody says tomato.
What?
You said it. I don't know, that my mind just blew up. I think that might be like the most legit. That might be the most legit connection that I've ever had from a support. That might be you said it twice? The same way twice? I was like, yeah, I said it the same way twice, and I was like, the X-Files music started playing in my head, man. I don't think this is the intro, but it's intro-worthy. I'm going nuts right now, let's keep going.
It's tomato, tomato, that's how you say it, Dwyer.
Oh, alright. You want a confession of my affections? Fine. My heart has been seared by standing too near the volcano that is you, Mitama.
Now you're speaking my language, Dwyer. And, by the way, I love you too.
Cute. Okay, that was cute. That was real cute. Y'all, Dwyer might be my guy. He said tomato, tomato, and I was like, yeah, I read it as tomato, tomato, and I was like, that's funny, that's a bit. And then she said you said it the same way twice, and I was like, ooh, ooh. Boy. Hisame is taken. All three of them are taken. Keaton, good. Forrest and Mitama are now taking Kildori. Shiro! Is there literally anybody left for Shiro? Nina. Ironically enough. Or Midori. So we have Nina and Midori left. Let me think about who else is left as well. Huh. Are all of our kids paired up except for Shiro? Then it's a matter of... let me go to Nina. Paired up. Not paired up, clearly. Paired up, paired up, paired up. Percy? Did I pair Percy up? I don't think I paired Percy up, did I? Did I? Am I going crazy? No, I don't think... Percy's not paired up. So we have... Nina could be with... Okay, so I think we're set. That would mean that neither of our Kanas get paired up. Which I'm fine with, they're just here to be beans at this point. Percy... It's a matter of, do I want Percy and Nina? Or Percy and Midori? Okay, I remember that one I want to be like Pop. I've seen all of these with you two. So let me just go through it real quick. Yeah, it's... Hey, I gotta teach you some manners! Who could either subject him to manners forever, or Nina's were... I should have read through that. Definitely should have read through that, because I was like, I don't remember what Nina's were. I guess we're gonna find out in a second. Going to chat is super important. You know what's wrong? Ah, yeah. Found the notebook. Going back and forth. I remember this now. And she was like, I gotta find a way to say, hey, you're okay, and I didn't mean to be standoffish. Here, take this. Candy. Yep. I now remember that. Percy, I feel like I'm more comfortable with Midori. And so, in that case, let's see how Shiro and Nina turns out. I can't wait for this play. 2 male leads? Delish. Sign me up. It's already starting perfectly. I can see it now. Their hidden feelings for each other ripening. Their eyes meeting, locking on. They realize they're all alone, and then it happens. Perfect. I just hope I can get some good seats. Whoa, watch out. I can't wait. This is gonna be better than... Well, yowie! Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you all right? Oh, hey, it's you. How's it going, Nina? They have, like, the same hair color. Kind of. Hers is more of like a blondish pink, and his is like a pink. Shiro, man, what is wrong with you? Watch where you're going next time. Aw, give me a break. I got distracted by that shiny coin over there. I'm sorry. I was like, ooh, shiny thing. And didn't look like you were paying much attention to where you were going either. Well, come to think of it, you were walking pretty quickly too, heading somewhere. I almost forgot. I don't have time for this. I need to get to the play. Huh? The play? Oh, you mean the one they're doing in the town plaza? That sounded pretty neat, actually. Mind if I tag along? Oh man, this is gonna be great. But no, I'm going by myself. Oh, what's the matter? Come on, it'll be more fun if you see it with someone else. It's a comedy about 2 buddies learning to grow up, right? One's tight-laced and serious, and the other one's a wacky free spirit. What a hoot. Looks like it'll even be a romp right on the flyer. Who doesn't love a good romp with a friend? Shiro, my guy. I just told you, I don't want... Perfect, let's go. We gotta hurry if we're gonna get some good seats though, yeah? Hey, hold your horses, but I wanted to see it alone, Shiro! And so they went to a play together. Shiro? If I do this, Nina's gonna be a future queen. Oh yeah. That play the other day was fun, but I didn't get to fantasize much at all. The big old boar keep hooting and golfing the whole time. Or guffawing. He has no taste for the finer things in life. Like men. Plural men. Hey Nina, wasn't that play we went to the greatest? Speak of the devil. Mr. Loud, Snorting, Hooting, Guffaw. Guffaw man himself. Huh? Was I laughing too loud for you? Huh. I thought you're more sensitive than I thought. Haha. Yeesh. You'd at least sound a bit more apologetic about it. Ah, sorry, you're right. I was just surprised you didn't have fun. I mean, the second they lifted the curtain, you started grinning and giggling. What? Did I? Yeah, you were saying stuff like, get closer and great line. I think you kept telling them to Keith too. I don't really know what you meant. Did you say Kithright? But they were already friends. I see. Sorry, I'm a little too loud. Oh, no worries. I didn't pay it much mind at all, rather. I had tons of fun. Especially when the fight scene started. I was on the edge of my seat. Yeah, that was pretty good. The choreography was great. But I don't think I'd say it was the best scene. The scene on the cliffside where they have to prove their friendship, though? Wow, we talk about drama. Yeah, that wasn't half bad either. Just thinking about it now gives me shivers. Accused of being a traitor, he confesses to his friend. He doesn't know what to do. He can betray the country that falsely accused him, or he can save it. And his friend says he'll support him no matter what. And then there's that dance-off at the end of the dance-off to win 50,000 gold prize. What plot is this? I think it's just, you know what, now I think about it, it does sound pretty hilarious. I'm here for it. So much physical contact, hee. I'm certain they were in love. Love? I didn't get that vibe at all. I know it. When they held hands on the beach, something awoke in them. But how can you love one such as me? Let the sea wash away your troubles. Nina? I don't think I remember that scene. Are you alright? Oh, sorry, I think I got carried away again. That's okay. I'm just not sure what you're going on about. I thought it was a pretty simple buddy play, but maybe you're right. I'll have to think about it some more. No, you shouldn't do that. I'm just being silly. In fact, it'd be best if you forgot this whole conversation. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hey, wait, Nina? Huh, I wonder what all that was about. Interesting. Go for it. I'm intrigued. Hey, Nina.
Gosh, Shiro! Why'd you take off so suddenly the other day? I thought we were having a pretty good conversation about the play. No reason. Didn't I tell you to forget everything I said anyways?
Well, yeah, you did. But I was worried I said something to offend you.
No, you didn't do anything. I was just embarrassed. Cause you know, I started saying all that weird stuff.
Weird stuff? I don't remember that.
You know about the two leads being secretly in love?
Oh, that stuff.
I'm just so dumb sometimes. I didn't mean to say that out loud. I mean, it's really embarrassing, and I know that the play wasn't romantic. I'm sure you thought I was crazy.
No, I didn't mind at all.
Huh?
I mean, you had fun, right? And you felt it was pretty moving? Everyone who watched it was bound to get something different out of it, no big deal. I'm sure the actors would have loved to hear you liked it so much.
Huh. That was a way more thoughtful reply than I'd ever expected from you.
Yeah, every now and then, right? I love Cheryl, actually.
Teehee. Maybe it'd be fun to go to another play sometime.
That'd be great. I think they're putting on another play next week. Something about a melancholy prince whose father was murdered and usurped.
I don't know, that sounds a little too dark for me.
Although... Ooh. Huh?
Maybe if this prince and this usurper got to know each other, and the prince becomes tortured by his budding feelings, unsure of the right course to take, duty on the hand or love on the other.
Why didn't I think of this before?
Huh.
So you'll come with me then? Perfect. Oh boy, will I... Nina, calm down. Nina, I'm trying not to get demonetized. I've never really gotten demonetized. But Nina, you can't just say that after he says that. It's November. If they're asking for it, I'm here for it. Thanks for inviting me to that play, Nina. I haven't laughed at... Well... Oh, must be another different play. Because Shiro invited her this time. I haven't laughed that hard in ages.
Hee, no problem. It's nice being able to go to things with someone else.
Or like this with someone else.
Most of the time I'm too embarrassed because of, you know, the muttering stuff. I'm glad you had fun. Maybe sometime you could tell me what you were imagining. I catch snippets of what you're saying, but I'd love to hear the whole thing.
Uh-oh. I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm sure you come up with some great stories. And I think it's pretty neat how engrossed you get when you're in with what you're watching. You've got an amazing imagination. I'm jealous.
I don't know if it's really all that praiseworthy. Fascinating is just what I really like to do, more than just about anything else.
Really?
Huh. I didn't realize it was so important to you.
Oh yeah, I'd die if I couldn't fantasize about, you know, anymore. It's my whole character trait.
Oh, I see. Shiro, you okay?
Say, can I ask you something? Am I important to you, Nina?
What? Where did that come from?
I realized lately that you're very important to me. I've come to treasure our time together more than anything else. I can't say I understand your hobbies, but you always seem to have so much fun. And I think you've got the best smile in the world.
Okay, my guy.
You're charming, Nina, and I like you.
Shiro.
I don't know what to say. Not interested. It's okay if you aren't. I just thought it was time I told you.
No, that's not it. I'm just surprised is all. I never expected it from you.
But now that you've come out and said it, I gotta admit, I like you too. She does have a really nice smile. This smile for her? It is a really nice smile. Really? And look at them, they're so happy.
You've got a big heart, and you've been so understanding with me.
Not to mention you're easy on the eyes and oozing with masculinity. She lays it on thick, and she's just honest about it. Go ahead, Nina.
If you'll have me, I'll gladly be your girlfriend.
Woohoo, this might be the best day of my entire life. Oh, hey, maybe we should see another play for our first date together. There's this one next week about two guys waiting a long time for someone else. I hear it's almost about them and their relationship. Almost all about them and their relationship. You'd love it.
Sounds great to me, Mr. Boyfriend.
That's actually, Mr. Boyfriend got me. I was like, oh, that's cute. I'm here for that energy. All right. All of our kids are going to be paired up except for the Kanas, and you know what? That's okay. That's fine by me. Let's do one last check. They're going to move on to some Umbracians. We are an hour and 20 in already. Let me split the recording. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna run through here real quick. Baruka, Felicia, Reina, Oboro, Kagero, Shura. Oh man, poor Shura. Anna. I could make scenes for Shura and Anna. Hey, you know what? Why not? Someone make a note in the comments saying, hey, Anna, Shura, for next time. I'm gonna put them together. I'm gonna put Reina and Fuga together, and we're gonna finally see those scenes with Flora and Jacob next time. Because it's gonna be that episode that's just full of supports. So we're gonna do that then. Right now I'm just trying to like lock in. This is our pair, and this is our pair, and this is our pair. Let's just get the sweet scenes out of the way. Let's get some Umbra in there, and then let's go for it. But as we move up, Ignatius, Selkie, Midori clearly has to get paired up with Percy. Arcanas are not paired up, but that's fine. Kaldori is fine. Soleil is matched up. Asugi is as well, so are you. Rajat is paired up, and so is Dwyer. Kiragi, Valoria, Ophelia, and Siggy. We've come all the way. And now it's time for our last S support. Let's do it. Percy, Midori, talk it up.
It's such a beautiful day, Percy. The sun's out, the wind's rippling through the trees. I'm so glad you invited me on this walk. Of course.
This is I'm glad we stopped with Percy.
There's such a nice spot to rest for a while. Would you like to sit? That sounds good. I'll just settle down under this tree. Wait, you might get dirty. Let me spread out this blanket on the ground first. Oh my, aren't you prepared? That's very chivalrous of you. It's the breeze too cold here. Let me give you my jacket. Goodness, Percy, that's not necessary. Where'd you learn all this? From you! Nowhere! Would you care for some tea? Just give me a second. I'll brew some in this jar. Be right back. That sounds great. Huh. What's Percy doing over there? Is he reading a book? Alright. Here we are with your hot tea. Allow me to pour you a cup. Thank you. So, Percy, what is that book you were reading? Huh? What book? I saw you hiding behind that tree, flipping through a book just now. What was it? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, these two are actually really cute together because they both do that dumb face.
Don't try and hide it from me. I know you were reading something. Oh, this book. Does that say A Gentleman's Guide to Wooing the Lady of Your Dreams? The Lady of Your Dreams. You don't mean me, do you? Yep. I know you like manners, so I wanted to impress you. Well, you sure did. Really? Yep. You read an entire book just for me. You even put up with my etiquette classes. I know I can be a handful, kid. But I wasn't a very good student. That's not true. Just look at you today. Your manners were excellent. They were? Yes, Percy, you swept me off my feet like a true knight in shining armor. Oh, thank goodness. Yes, I did it. Yes, I did it. You did. And I've fallen head over heels for you. I love you, Midori. I love you too, Percy.
Alright, my beans. The bean squad. Never forget there are just a bunch of beans over there. Okay. All of our kids, paired up. Kanas, y'all grow up before you get into a relationship. That's me, that's my parenting. They're like 8. They can't date right now. Umbra said, not in my house. Albus also said, not in my house. Umbra, we got some scenes to view for you. Not as many as I thought. But, as we now know, Siggy, your scenes stay exactly the same. So let's get these out of the way. Hinoka we saw already. Ryoma, I don't know if we've seen. Seem to be a bit down lately. Is anything the matter? No, I'm fine. Why you ask? Are you sure you can confide in me? You seemed a bit forlorn when we last spoke. Well, if I'm being totally honest, I've enjoyed hearing your stories about the past, but they've also made me sad. I feel like I've missed out on so much. I haven't been here at all. It's always been Albus. I really wish I could have been in Hoshido for even the little time that he was here. So that's what's weighing you down. It's important to remember that we can't change the past. We can only shape our future. So if you don't have any memories, you just have to make new ones. And we're all here together now.
Thank you, Ryoma. Those are wise words.
You're welcome. And here's something else that may cheer you up. Remember how I said I had something for you? Well, I think the time is right. This is from all of us.
Wow, this is quite a ring.
Indeed, the four of us had made it for Albus a long time ago. But having known that you existed, well, I love doting on my little sister more than I love doting on my little brother. Just ask Takumi. We vowed to give it to Albus upon our eventual reunion, but you know what? You can have it, Umbra. Here you are.
Thanks, Ryoma. This actually makes me feel like a part of the family. A sense of joy and happiness that I never felt until I came to this army.
And we are happy to have you. Our ties can only grow stronger as we move forward. Yo, I'm about to have fun. I'm about to have fun improving with Umbra for a little bit. Lady Umbra, do you have a moment?
Oh, sure, what is it?
I tried talking with some of the others like you suggested.
Oh, I'm happy to hear it. How did it go?
You're correct. I'm not the only one weighed down by my past.
So now you understand why I asked him to talk to you. And I too am weighed down by my past. It's a past that doesn't entirely exist in its entirety.
Well, yes, I feel like I've learned anew the value of companionship. It helps you see things from other perspectives. You learn things. Seeing our comrades work through their struggles, I realized I could do the same. In fact, I should do the same. I should not worry about damaging your honor or that of your comrades. I should be focusing on what I can do to help.
Sure,
After all, the walls of Koga must still be rebuilt, and self-pity makes for poor bricks. That's such a good line!
I believe in you, Shura.
Yeah.
Something funny?
No, not really. I just never expected to hear myself talk like this again. I sound like a bushy-tailed, optimistic little youngster.
There's nothing wrong with a little optimism. I wish I had more of that. But being here long enough, being around all of you, I think I'm feeling a little bit. Takes the gray out of your hair, doesn't it?
Ha, I wish. Wait, that's hilarious. That's really funny. Anyway, I wanted to thank you for helping me remember what's important. If you ever need anything from me, please know you can rely on me.
Thank you. I'll be counting on you.
Delightful. We have a lot of just A scenes to view with Umbra. Oh, I'm actually really excited for this A scene. Let's keep going. We don't need to see this. We've seen all of that. Midori. With Umbra, I don't think we've seen.
Alright, Umbra, I'm determined not to get lost this time. That's the spirit. I have to ask you, what's with this rope, though? It's my latest plan. You tie one end to the to a tree at the entrance of the forest like so. You can tie the other end around you. Now you can't possibly get lost. One might say it's impossible. Wow, you're a genius. Okay, let's head out.
Thud.
Midori, are you okay? What happened? Oh, drat.
I stepped on the rope.
Sorry about that. Do you think you could untie me? Of course, here. Just a second and... Alright, you should be free now. Thanks. I guess this plan is a bust too. Oh, maybe I should just give up on gathering herbs. Don't give up. We'll come up with a plan that works, I know it. Are you sure? Positive. And I'll keep making trips into the forest until we do. How does that sound? It sounds perfect. And don't worry about finding a solution so soon. There's no rush. I love having your company on these little trips. Oh. I'm glad to hear it. Yep. In fact, you might not even have to find a solution at all. I don't know about that. Just kidding. But I really do love taking you on my trips. Oh. And I like going on them with you. Hooray! So, you think you're ready for today's little trip? Of course, got my basket right here. Let's go. Alright, cute. Cute.
Asuka, is it true that you're the one who caught these thieves? Damn, who ratted out?
Never occurred to me.
We've seen this one. And it was cute. And it was cute. That it was. Keldori, I don't think we've seen this A scene. but I'm excited for it.
This? What's wrong? Was my story that bad? Why are you crying? I'm used to this pain. The hole in my heart. The tears. But this was just so moving. Especially the last part where the hero, fatally wounded, returns to his lover. How could it not make me cry? Oh, then I'm glad you liked it. Liked it? That doesn't even begin to express how I feel about your story. I mean, wow, you really can do anything, can't you? You're not only super smart and an amazing fighter, but you can write too. Oh, you flatter me. Now, when do I get to read something you wrote? Never! What? Why not? Not only because it's nowhere near as good as yours was. My husband's the poet. I am terrible trash at writing. Mine seems so pathetic now, I'd feel bad, even if you read it. Don't say that, just let me read it, I bet I'll love it. No, really, it's horrible. Not even readable, at least give me a chance to rewrite it. Okay, if you really want me to read it, if you really don't want me to read it rather, I won't push you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of it. But if it's okay with you, I think I'll just tear up my story and throw it away. And we can take yours and show that to everybody. I think I'd rather not. Huh? Why not? The one I wrote wasn't that good either, I think. I just took stuff from other stories I'd liked and put them together to make mine. Oh! So you're Machu Picchu! I guess that makes sense. Hey, I love this this cross-game continuity that we got going on here. I probably just liked it because I liked all those cliches too. But I think it still takes a lot of talent. Thank you, Umbra, but I think this has taught me that writing isn't for me. I'm much happier just being a reader. Me too. I can't wait until this war is over. The second it's over, I'm going to just disappear into a library somewhere. Me too. I'll be dashing rogues and noble princes as far as the eye can see. But in the meantime, I still want to read that story of yours. So you didn't forget. Okay, fine. I'll do my best to finish it for you, but you better not laugh. Man, I wanted to see your reaction to it. Alright. Oh, Fuga, let's go. Alright. That's enough for now. Let's rest. Alright, they're training together. Whew. Thank goodness. That workout was intense. Here, drink this water. Go. Thanks again for training me. Few people can keep up with my program. Push-ups, burpees, yoga under a waterfall. I was gonna say the first two, fine. Yoga under a waterfall? Bro. You made a strong showing, but then, again, you are King Sumeragi's daughter. Hey, about that. You were friends with my father? Weren't you? More than my friend, he was my brother in arms. I failed him at the end. I don't deserve to call him my friend. That's not true. You can't blame yourself for his death. He wouldn't want that. Besides, we both know he died because of me. If he were here, he'd be happy to see you fighting alongside us, working for peace. Umbra. I can't believe I blurted that out. I shouldn't talk about stuff I don't know. I'm pleased to hear you say those things. You are? Yes, you remind me of your father. Sometimes. He'd be proud of you. You shouldn't blame yourself. We all grieve for his loss. He wanted to protect you. Thanks, Chief Fuga. But he wasn't protecting me. What? Are you rested now? You seem a little delirious. We should continue training. I'm ready. Well, alright. An A supporter, why not? Chief Fuga, guess what? My friend just asked if I've been working out. That's good to hear. Which friend was it? Lilith. Well, it's all thanks to you. You don't need to thank me. You did the work. I just gave you the guidance. Soon, you will not need my help anymore. What? You're not going to give up on training me, are you? I didn't expect you to be so upset. I get it. You have better things to do with your time. Dang, she's throwing a tantrum. That's not it. I enjoy training you, but I thought you'd want to train on your own. No, I like working up with you. I look forward to the push-ups. Do you? And what about the burpees? Well, no, not so much. And what about the training under the waterfall? Actually, I really hate that part. It drags back painful memories. Memories of pain. Memories of depression, memories of sadness. But spending time with you, it's giving me a new feeling. Something that I actually like. I like spending time with you. And I with you. Years ago I made a vow to King Sumeragi. Now I swear it to you. Umbra, I give you my strength always. Together we will protect this world. Thank you, Chieftain Fuga. Don't forget, you have many friends by your side. You do not fight alone. Too sweet, Fuga. Too sweet. Alright. So here's my thing. We got a whole bunch of you. Really do. Let's view the ones that could have been romantic. And then we'll call it for now. Maybe? I don't know. There's just a lot. There's a lot, and I don't want this episode to be too long because I know we're about to go Endgame. I know we're about to go Endgame. Man, Umbra. Oh, Umbra. Oh, there's so much good stuff we could do, Umbra. Oh, man. Let's pick and choose. Okay, look. We're gonna pick 4. We're gonna pick a set of 4. And I'm just thinking which ones we... I think we might have seen... No, we haven't seen any of these because Aubade and Sophie was mother-daughter. Okay. In that case, let's just go with my 4 favorites. Let's go Soleil. Let's go Ophelia. Let's go Ignatius, and let's go Percy. Ooh. Mitan was kind of fun. I really like a lot of the second-gen units. I think we've seen a lot of these, to be honest. Let's start... I want to end with these 2. And Ignatius. Let me decide who this 4th person is. Hisami, I feel like we ignore and don't give a whole bunch of love. Let's go Forest. Why not? Working on something, Forest? Good day, Umbra. I'm putting the final touches on this, embroidering this dress. Here, the last rose is complete. Go on, see for yourself. It's a little more effort, but these fine details can absolutely transform a work. You're right. This is exquisite. I'd rank it with the finest needlework I've ever seen. How you flatter me. Anybody with a spool of thread and some time could do this much. If you like it, I can embroider a few cute embellishes on your outfit. It's a very tempting offer. Forgive me for saying so, but it's hard seeing you as anything but a young lady. Is that strange to you? I can't imagine myself any other way. Ever since I was small, I've worn the clothes that enchanted me the most. It's not strange at all. I admire your boldness in expressing yourself. Is that really and truly how you feel? I promise. Objectively speaking, you look amazing in that outfit. You're very kind, Umbra. Come to think of it, would you objectify Soju in your dress? There's not anything wrong with what you're wearing now, but I think you'd look very chic in a frilled skirt. I'd love that. Before, the idea would just fill me with sadness and despair. Thoughts rummaging through my mind saying I could never pull this off. This is so not me, but sure. If you have the time, I'd be honored to wear one of your creations. And thus, I guess these two could have us supported. Let's see what it is. Heading out, Forest? Yes, I was making a trip to town to stock up on fabrics. Glad I caught you, because I need to do some shopping. Want to go together? Together as in the both of us, you and me? Is there anything I'm unfamiliar with? What do you mean? Well, no, it's just that I'd be delighted to have your company, but I don't want to stir up any commotion. What do you mean? Well, it shouldn't be a problem, I suppose. As long as I don't open my mouth, people will just assume I'm a girl. Oh, man. I don't want you to be embarrassed when folks discover I'm a boy. I'm not worried about what anyone thinks. Well, I appreciate that, but might I get your honest opinion? Always. I've always dressed however I feel, and back home people respected that. Here I find that's not the case, and my clothing makes it harder to fit in. You do dress ostentatiously for a man or a woman, but some people simply grew up sheltered and have trouble with the unfamiliar. Yes, doesn't happen everywhere, but I catch people staring sometimes. And once I've noticed, I wonder what other judgments they make, who else they hurt. Oh man. Oh man, that's like deep thinking. That's some critical thinking, Forrest. I wish I could say that you're overthinking things, but I know it's not that simple. Even if you're comfortable with yourself, the world around you needs to grow. That's also a banger quote. That's a banger quote. Quite. Right? But! However anyone else treats you, I want you to know that we accept you as you are. Hold to that when things seem uncertain. Thank you, Umbra. Now, are you ready to shop? Lead the way. Cute. Real cute. Alright, AC. Umbra? Hello, Forrest. What's on your mind? I have a gift for you. If it's something you'd want, here. Huh, an angel patch? Yeah, I sewed it myself. It's a little touch of Forrest. You can add to whatever you like. That's actually really cute. I've been kind enough to go on outings with, you've been kind enough to go on outings with me regardless of what people think. I wanted to show you how much I appreciated that. Thank you, Forrest. I'll take good care of it. The thread work is so detailed. Not that I'd expect anything less from our master tailor. You're too kind. I could do more in this vein for you if you'd like. Really? Yes. A sleek fox or a fluffy rabbit? Ignatius is like, did somebody say fluffy rabbit? I love the ribbons. The bonbons. Maybe a moon encircled by stars? Oh, or remember how I offered to make you a frilly dress? What might be even better is if I made one covered in darling patches. Not too colloying though. Maybe a 6-gore skirt with I'm sorry. Okay, Forrest. You had me and now you're losing me with this fashion. I'm like, you're spouting words that I couldn't even imagine. With ruffles would do you well. 6-gore skirt? I don't know what that is. I can picture it now. I'm picturing it looking adorable on you, Umbra. What do you say? You're sure about this? Yep, I guarantee it. Well, if you're sure, then why not? I'm game. You won't regret this. I'm full of regrets. You get the sparkle in your eye whenever the subject of clothing comes up. I simply can't help it. You know, I'm not ashamed of the way I dress, Umbra. I feel I should show that confidence and pride in public. The only way the world will grow more tolerant is to see people like me. See us living, loving, and being both our unique selves rather, and quite ordinary. When we're not invisible, we can become part of the pattern woven into the fabric. Well said, Forrest. Your passion makes you so vibrant and full of life. I think you're at least as splendid as any of your creations. Oh, that's so pleasant. Why, thank you, Umbra. That's really sweet. That was really nice. Ugh. Oh, my whole heart. Alright, let's do... Yeah, we'll skip Percy. We'll do Ignatius, Ophelia, and Soleil. We'll do Ignatius, Soleil, then Ophelia. Kick us off. Hello, man, I really do like Ignatius. Hello, Ignatius, what are you looking at? Umbra? Oh, sorry, I was just lost in thought. Oh well, sorry for interrupting you. Have a good day. Wait! What's wrong? Look at this wall. What about it? Do you think the stain looks a bit like a creepy face? I suppose so now that you mention it. It's just a water stain, though. Oh, you're right. A water stain. Of course. Pardon me. Pardon you for what? I'm sure it's nothing. Would you mind terribly taking a closer look? At the wall? Why me? Can't you do it for yourself? I have some other things to attend to. Ignatius, are you scared of that stain? Don't be foolish. I'd never be scared of a mere stain. That, on the other hand, might be a demon trapped in the physical world. So yeah, I'm a little bit scared of it. Right. Well, I have some things to do, so I'll see you later, Ignatius. I love Ignatius so much. For real, I do. Yes, Umbra, can I ask you the question? Is there anything that frightens you? Yeah, of course. I'm frightened every time I go into battle. I'm frightened my very existence is so impossible that I could disappear at a moment's notice. What about you, Ignatius? Please tell me that you weren't really scared of that wall. Well, there are a few things that make me pretty uncomfortable. Supernatural things? I do not believe in supernatural things. But unfortunately, that hasn't stopped me from fearing them. That's hilarious. There's no such thing as ghost. But man, am I scared of them. I see. It's a bit unexpected coming from you. You laughing at me? No, of course not. Fear is normal, healthy even. Fear can keep you alive in a battle. I wish my fears were more rational. How do you face your fears, Umbra? Anytime I have to do something that frightens me, I think about the people who matter most in this world. For this is not a world that I should even exist in. I remember what I'm fighting for and I feel a little braver. Yes, this sounds rational. Rational fear. Great and real rational fears. I'm not sure it'll work on ghost and wiggly bugs though. We'll never know unless we try it out. Come on. I don't like the sound of this. What do you have in mind? There are some ruins not far from here that are supposed to be haunted. Every night the local villager claims they hear a voice of a woman sobbing. I'm sure it's just the wind, but why don't we go investigate? Why don't we leave it? No, this is enough. No, this is, I've got to wash my hair. I've got to wash my armor. I've got to wash my toesies. Aren't you curious? Woohoo! That's probably what it sounds like. Please, Umbra, I can't take it. Umbra, you're gonna scare this man to death. Ignatius, a support, please. Hello, Ignatius. Spending a little time staring at that demonic wall stain, rather? Yes. Does that mean you've conquered your feel of the supernatural? No. But I am working on it. I do not know that this is just I do know that this is just a stain, rather. I've watched it long enough to be certain. That's great. Your fears... I just want the stain to start talking too. It's like, fools! I've been a demon trapped in this wall for far too long. All it took was for everyone in this camp to stop believing in me. And then I could break free. But this Ignatius... He has kept me trapped here with his fear for far too long. But now that he does not believe in me, I can finally exist. Yeah, that's great. Facing your fears isn't easy. However, how are you doing with ghosts and bugs? I still don't like them very much, but like I said, I'm working on it. There is something else that's bothering me. Oh? I can deal with my irrational fears, but you made me realize something. You spoke about your friends and family before the battles. You said this gives you strength. I found it terrifies me more than anything else. Oh, Ignatius, I didn't mean for my speech to have that effect. No, it's not your fault. But I'm more scared than ever of losing a friend. Just think about it. I feel the same way, Ignatius. This war isn't over, we don't know what'll happen to any of us. I know, a strange feeling. In the core of my being, I feel stronger than I did before. I feel that I have the courage to protect the people who are important to me, even after sacrificing myself. Let's hope it never comes to that. But I'm glad to hear about your resolve. I think you're pretty brave, Ignatius. Well, thank you, Umbra. Your friendship is what made me stronger. Excellent. Alright, we got the ladies next. We got Ophelia and Soleil, then we're gonna cap it off with Umbra for now. This is the part where I'd be like, let's do the chapters. In the middle, let's do some supports, and then we'll cap it off. However, we don't get an in-between this time. And we know that we're gonna have like just an episode of just, let's go for it, let's get all these supports that we didn't get before. Which, honestly, we're getting down to the wire where we probably don't have that many more supports to actually view. Which is exciting. Let's start with Soleil, and let's just get flirted on like crazy. I'm baking alive in the sun. Good thing there's an easy fix for that. Soleil, what's gotten into you? What do you mean? I'm just changing clothes. But we're out in the open where everyone can see. I really do like her hair color like this. I really do. So I've got nothing these ladies haven't seen before. But there's men here too. Who cares about them? Wait, is this one of those things where I do something wrong without realizing? Yes. I wouldn't call it wrong per se, but most people are embarrassed to be seen changing in public. Oh, well, good thing I'm not then. How can you not care about that at all? Just choose not to. I change when I feel like it. If I want to take a few layers off, I'll do just that. That's just me. Why spend my time caring what other people think? Who needs the hassle? Facts. So that's your philosophy. Yeah, you should try it. Bet it won't be as embarrassing as you think. That's quite alright. Oh well, it's worth a try. She tried to get her naked. Soleil just tried to coyly get her undressed. Almost worked. Soleil. Oh, hey, Lady Umbra. What's up? Changed your mind about staying straitjacketed by society's rules? Not precisely, it's just that I saw you... Yeah? Did you like what you saw? That's not what I meant! Whoa, deep press, Lady Umbra, what did you mean? I saw you talking to that girl in the village. Did you? Gosh, Soleil, you're such a nut. You're gonna have to narrow it down for me. You seem pretty forward with her. That doesn't narrow it down much. She had short golden hair and a green dress on. You leaned in and said, I didn't know you grew, I didn't know they grew them that cute here. Oh my gosh. I think I heard you whisper, it's especially cute when you blush like that. If only you just let me show you how much I really love you. Oh, okay. I know the girl you're talking about, I think. 90% sure. That's all you have to say to yourself? I could barely get the words out, and I'm the one who said them to begin. I'm not the one who said them to begin with. How can you flirt so brazenly with people? Because it's fun. Is that actually your answer? Well, yeah, cute girl is a cute girl. No two ways about it. I get feelings about that, and I can't keep them bottled up. Why, what do you do when you see a cute girl? Just stare silently without telling her? That I'd be ashamed of. Sounds like you're missing out on life. I see. Wait, what? No, I don't see. You're not making any sense. Maybe you'd understand if you tried it sometime. Huh? You can practice on me. I'll rate your technique and everything. Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's not often the girls are the ones hitting on me. Thank you, but I'll pass. Umbra's staying solid as a rock on this one. And then turn and turn and step, or is it step and then turn? How's this supposed to work? Ouch! Oh, that's smart. Dad makes it look so easy. Gotta face the facts. I've got 2 left feet and that's that. Huh? Lady Umbra, how much of that did you see? Enough, I suppose. Ah, you saw my sad attempts at dance. Yes, and I know sadness where where sadness exists. I was watching. Why are you so ashamed of it? I'm terrible. I have no rhythm, no soul, no skill at dancing at all. That's not what I saw. You're much lighter on your feet than me, to be certain. If you say so, just don't tell anyone about what you saw here, okay? My goodness, Soleil, are you blushing? This is a first. What are you so embarrassed of? Are you worried what other people might think? Isn't that missing out on... Yes, alright, okay, I said that, I get it. I hate to admit it, but yes, I'm so embarrassed I could die. Could we please, maybe, could you leave me in peace? Seeing genuine embarrassment on your face, it feels like a victory in a way. And I don't mean that badly, it humanizes you somewhat. Makes you more relatable, gives us more in common than we had. Really, you mean that? Yes, I do. I like the sound of that. This might not be so bad after all. How do you mean? I've been hoping to get it in with you this whole time. Gosh darn it, Soleil. Come again? But I didn't think I stood a chance with you, so I was holding back. A chance? So you've been looking for an opportunity to be so brazen with me? Well, maybe not turned up as my usual levels, but yeah, I'd give it a shot. A true lady prefers to be courted, not solicited. If you're so uninhibited with me, I'll tell everyone about your dancing. What, you wouldn't? Advantage mine. You haven't heard the last of this. I'll be practicing my dancing until I'm good. You'll be powerless before my wiles. Or you could just give up already. Dang, I didn't expect that to go how it did. It was charming in its own way. However, Feely, let's go. Can I have a moment of your invaluable time, Lady Umbra? You look awfully serious, Ophelia. What's wrong? It's your aura. Something has gotten into it. Like manure in a pristine pool. We have to clean it at once. Manure in a pristine pool? What do you mean? My what has manure in it? Your aura. The energy that radiates from people. Yours is usually so beautiful, but it's gotten dark and dirty. Stinky even. My energy smells. My aura is dirty. More importantly, a bad aura can muck up your entire life. It can? Is there something we can do about it? My aura, I feel like it's been the same for all of time. Although,
I have noticed a difference. Being here. I didn't think it would make it dirty. I thought it would be better. Never fear, that's why I'm here. If you hold a holy stone, face west at dusk, then beg for celestial intervention, a messenger from the heavens will descend to bless you. Then your aura will be all spiffy again. We must act in haste. Well, thank you, Ophelia. I never know what to expect from you. You're an odd duck, but I'm glad you're here with us. As one who loves both ducks and oddities, I'll take that as high praise. Just look at the little duckies and their webbed feet. Oh, good. But I cannot rest on my laurels. I must achieve the impossible more and more. I'm a chosen one after all, and I must live up to my fated role. Please offer me no more compliments. It is a life of thorns for me. I must do what I can. I must do what cannot be done, and bear my back-breaking responsibilities. Then I will truly be worthy of being a chosen one. Well, if I can help in any way. She's breaking her back, that's not good. Not so young. You gotta have your good back for like your elder years, man. Your back, you hurt your back early. It's a bad time, I'll tell you what. My back's fine though, thank goodness. I've been meaning to ask you, Ophelia. What is a chosen one actually responsible for? Oh, a question I could answer for all of infinity and never be done speaking. Let's take my father for a start. As a chosen one, he names many things. Odin names things? Oh, you don't know? Haven't you heard him do it? He makes reality with mere words. His naming prowess is beyond poetry. Odin is something else, alright. You got silent all of a sudden. I pale in comparison to him. He's all sparkle and thunder. Even his bam is bamtastic. But I'm all fizzle and flop, understand? No, I don't understand. Yes and no. My father is a chosen one, I'm just pretending to be one. I'm a poor imitation. I doubt that, Ophelia. Is there anything I can do to help? You? Help me be more chosenish? You're my friend. I'll do anything to help you reach your true potential. What an ambitious glint in your eyes. You'd help me name names? Hope lives. Why don't we start with some naming exercises? You, toss out a name and I'll give it its true name. Reckless Wreck. That's brilliant. Where did you come up with it? Don't worry about it. Alright, how about the sky? Divinius Domus. Clouds. Fluffy Vagabonds. That one's not so great. That's terrible, horrible. I can't do this. My power of naming is mired by the ordinary. I must break free. Why so upset, Ophelia? That doesn't really sound like you. I will break free. Give me more names. I must climb out of the sad abyss of my Beryllium Chasm Tis. More names coming your way. We'll keep at it until you beat it, Ophelia. Well, alright. She's gonna help her beat her non-namingness. Thank you for all of your help with my naming problem, Umbra. I'm just sorry you had to witness my failure. I'm a terrible chosen one. Fortunately, the world has my father to watch over it. I'm giving up. What? But your names were amazing. So out there, I couldn't believe my ears. You're just saying that to be nice. No, really. What was... I mean, calling wyverns dung, what? Arthur's slop hat? That's kind of hilarious. That's just funny. Did somebody... I don't even know what that means. Ma'am? Haven't you noticed? Dragons always drop doo-doo on Arthur's head. Dook. Ew. Can I speak with you honestly, Ophelia? Yeah, for sure. I mean, verily. Speak as if each word is a shooting star of truth. Well, about that right there. You don't really need to speak in such a flowery way. Flowery? I feel sometimes you dress your words just to sound like your father. But Odin is Odin and you're you. Nope, I'm okay with her doing it. I'm okay with it. So was Fulgent. You have your own path to becoming a chosen one. Don't imitate this. Wow, I never thought about it like that. Walk my own path, huh? Good advice. Maybe Odin thinks I'm dull, but I just think I'm a little simpler. Whatever you choose to do, Ophelia, I'll like you no matter what. I do think that if you simply focus on being you, you'll be a chosen one sooner. You're a good friend, Umbra. I try. Will you always be so honest with me? I welcome the advice. I doubt I have any more advice beyond that.
but I'll always be your friend. Yay, thank you, Umbra. Oh, look, your aura was so mucky before, but now it's cleared up. But it seems different. Like a totally different aura than we had when we first met. Huh. Oh, I forgot about my mucky aura. Is that really a real thing? Oh, it is, yes. I love anything spiritual and celestial, I really do. Wait, your aura is changing before my very eyes. It looks just like my father's. You must be a chosen one too, how about it, Umbra? I'm tired of being all fizzle and flop. How about we go forth and sparkle and thunder? No, that's alright. I like how I am just fine. What? Now I see the true you. I give you the eternal pledge. I now grab my hand and will ascend into chosenality and togethernitude. Come on, don't hold back, Umbra. Do love Ophelia. That's a whole being. I don't even know if Ophelia's a being. She's a nut. I love her. Alright. Yeah, I think we're done with supports. Not like done with supports. We'll view some more because we have like just a ton to view in general. Like we'll probably be viewing supports like regularly while we're doing some of that DLC stuff. Then we'll have like the dedicated, we want to see these supports. But for right now, I have to put Albus back in charge. Let's not forget about that. Let's not forget about that. I know this sometimes lags the game. Oh no, it's fine. He's not back in charge right now. I know what I have to do to put him back in charge, and I sure didn't do it. Grab Umbra real quick. Go to the next battle. I guess go to this challenge. Then we pop out Umbra. We pop in Albus. Select units. Be gone. Hello. We'll probably save it one more time, too. I didn't want to fight? That's fine. Actually, that's really fine? Because I think I can just exit from there, right? And Albus will be in charge? Sure will. There it is. Alright, let's, are we done with... No, be gone. Are we done here? No, we can invite an ally. Just for the sake of saying, who's gonna be the last, not the last ally we invite? Just put... I don't know if we've ever invited Azama. Azama, come in and say hello.
Oh, my.
What kind of get together is this? Now you both want to learn meditation. Rinka knows meditation, doesn't she? Learned it from Ryoma, I think? That was the support chain where it was like, I'm gonna go make out with your brother, and Ryoma was like, good.
You are wonderfully unpredictable. I love it.
Thank you. Big preach. Alright, now that we're here... Let's do it. Chapter 27. Hear my cry. And before I do that, let me make sure I didn't mess anything up. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright. Okay, didn't mean to back out. There. Next battle. And also pause the recording. Hear my cry. The brave forces from Hoshido and Nor come together to thank Albus. The long road has led to this moment. The final battle is about to begin. There's where things are about to get hairy. So this is Anankos.
I've been waiting for you.
It's about time.
This ends now.
Anankos, you've been toying with us for far too long.
Why is it wrong to manipulate? Yo, wait, no, I have to remember. He's a surfer dude.
Why? Why is it wrong to manipulate humans, bro? Your race is weak. It's forgotten its place in the world, forgotten its benefactors.
You exist solely for the amusement of your betters, your dragons. So answer me, Albus. Why am I the one left to suffer? Why am I the one left to die? Why do humans flourish while I am buried here, ignored, forgotten? Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never want to hear you say I want it that way. Gosh darn it. I listened to the Backstreet Boys I Wanted That Way last week. It was so stuck in my head that this I think Friday, as Friday's episode, is themed around the Backstreet Boys. No, it's Thursday's episode. Is it Thursday? Or is it Fridays? It's Fridays. Yes. Right? Yes, Fridays is themed around the Backstreet Boys. I'm recording after recording that, not right after, but it's been a minute. And so this this interconnected universe of this channel is blowing my mind. I want it that way. Oh, he's kind of spooky. Answer me, you pathetic little humans.
How's this for an answer?
Bro, really?
It can't be.
The Yato didn't even leave a scratch.
You dare. Bare your teeth in me, lashing out with your sharp sticks. Albus, I will take your pathetic life, and then I will make your body my own. You're of my bloodline, bro. You will serve as a vessel for me, bro.
I won't allow it!
As if we'd let you, everyone protect Albus.
We stand together.
We'll stop this monster. Don't let Anankos anywhere near him. Imputed vermin. As though you simple creatures could ever stop a dragon. Tell me why! Ain't nothing but heartache! Tell me why! Ain't nothing but a mistake! No!
At this rate, we'll be wiped out. I need more power, more strength. I need the power to protect everyone. The power to end this night.
Really? It's just all of a sudden? This couldn't happen. Oh, he's getting it from everybody. That's fine. I was like, what?
What?
What is this light?
It can't be.
Could the five divine weapons be reacting to each other?
Hey.
Yeah! I remember now. The Rainbow Sage said something about this. He said we need the 5 divine weapons to make the Seal of Flames. Brothers, hold your weapons high.
Together we'll be a boy band! Tell me why! You'll have it this way!
Yes.
It seems like the power of each of our weapons is flowing through it.
Stand strong.
Everyone get ready. Pour all of your energy into this attack. We've got to support Albus.
Let's go.
That thing is wildin'.
Power's yours, Albus. It's time to defeat Anankos. This is Yato's true form. This is the legendary Fire Emblem. We stand a chance with this blade.
Let's go.
Follow me, everyone. We're gonna end this war.
Omega Yato. Does Umbra get one? She does, but as you can see, I've been toying around. I've been thinking about who I'm bringing to this one for the longest time. And you see, Umbra's got her Yuke. Sakura's got her Koto. Elise has her violin. Also, I realized that there was an actual violin bow. She's got that too. And then Takumi. has his base of infamy, and together they are the String Sisters, and they're about to sell out this concert. What do these do? Oh, reveal a healing area. Oh, they stay permanently too. Ugh. This is actually a pretty small looking area. Let's view the map. You're actually the lowest rated character on our team right now. Albus. Umbra can't even use that Yato, which is hilarious to me. You hang out with Greg. I don't know who should hang out with who. I'm okay with that, I guess. Oh, they're best friends. I'm okay with that, actually. They are sisters. They probably shouldn't stand together, but it is what it is. Siggy, you should be separate from your dad. Ugh. Yeah, we're kind of at the thing where I have too strong of an ATU. Like, this is my weakest set of units here. Oh, we do have Ophelia. Y'all have been pretty instrumental together. Kiragi, maybe we don't need Kiragi is my big thing. Because you two can hang out. Y'all two hanging out isn't that bad. Then it would be who do I want to bring with Ryoma. We can't sit Elise out, so we have to sit Kiragi out. I mean, we don't have to sit Kiragi out, but I feel like I want to bring somebody else. Charlotte. Yeah. I was gonna say, they don't have scenes, and I feel like they kind of should have scenes together. Since Elise was the one who was like, oh yeah, hi, I'm Elise, you should not fight us anymore. Alright, swap. That's our A-team right now. That's what I'm feeling right now. Ooh, but do I... Let's just get free bonus points for you two. Perfect. Alright. Save it. Yep. I think we're set. We can't go back. I mean, we can go back for right now, but we can't go back afterwards, so let's do it.
Listen.
All the destruction earlier has opened new springs on the battlefield. We'll want to seal them as soon as possible, of course. They may have behaved differently than before. I'm not sure what they'll do, but we should definitely test one to find out. I'll be the judge. I'll test one if I feel like it. Alright. I was gonna say, you're cracked right now. Didn't get the KO though. So I should be a little bit more careful. Maybe I should be a little bit more careful. The Hand of Greg. I also named that weapon.
I'm ready.
Hit him with the hands, Greg! Boom! Hit him with that sweet uppercut, Greg! Oof! Send him to the moon! Love that. Alright. I was gonna say, interestingly enough, that's not going to... And never mind, he must have crit. Fine by me. Alright. Here's the thing, the String Sisters are cool and all.
Yeah, hit your killing. Really wish you got your kill, but it is what it is. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't have walked in this one completely willy-nilly. Oh, he does have a shining bow. But the base of infamy, look at it! Look at it, man! But if I keep the shining bow on him, even though his magic is 9, he at least gets to damage anybody who tries to attack him. So maybe that's the schmooze. I think we're gonna put that's the schmooze for right now. Guru can come in and he can do something to somebody. I'm probably gonna have to restart this one. Just because I started sending people in willy-nilly. And I shouldn't have done that because I'm apparently way too confident in my my homies right now. Switch. You can pop there. I do love how Anankos is just in the background. I think that's a neat touch. Y'all can come here. Uh-oh. She's still in danger. Roma could be in danger too. 33, I was gonna say he's in trouble.
You have breathed your last.
This guy's also in trouble. Lamau. He's got full shields, which is nice. So that won't hit him. Ooh, but they're still alive. Ooh, boy. Yeah, we're gonna go back on this one. Oh yeah, we're gonna go back on this one. I gotta pay attention to the mages in the back. He's dead. Yeah, he's dead. That's fine, that's fine. I must be cursed. It's too late. It's not too late. I can still retreat and fight for another day. Well, I mean, if he doesn't die. Yeah, we'll go back. So the thing about this map is we should probably just make a reliable front line and keep some of these other people out of the way. I want to select these 3 mages because they could be instantaneous issues for us. Greg, I still trust to come up and be a part of our front line. Perfect. Takumi's not a part of our front line. He's good, but he's not a part of our front line. That's definitely a member of our front line. That's definitely a member of our front line. Y'all are not a member of our front line. You two are. So y'all come here. You two come here, I think.
I'm here to help.
And I'll be frank, you can be a member of the front line. I'm okay with that. Who hasn't moved? Kana, member of our front line. That's fine. Let's see how this goes. So now it's 50-50 because we're surrounded by a bunch of people. Unfortunately, ooh, Aether, that's a good Aether hit. Thank goodness. And he crit on that Aether. Gosh, he's so smooth.
I will not lose.
So smooth. My guy. Alright, maybe should have equipped Kana with a book instead for that one. Because now she's going to take all of the brunt of the sideways damage because everyone else can hit sideways. Boys in the days. Alright, not bad. This could be not so good. He Luna'd? Can he crit too? He did. But I'll take it. Can you crit on Luna? I know it, I think it, what, ignores defense? But can you crit on Luna?
Let's go.
That's something I'd like to know. Alright, great. Murder. Alright, there's a bow there. The String Sisters can probably start to do something this turn. I wish the hand of Greg had like a range of 1 to 2, but that would be completely overpowered. Completely overpowered. Is Greg overpowered anyway? I mean, yeah, so maybe we should have. Might as well have just done it. So we're still very much surrounded. Ooh, that's not great. He's got full shield, so it's alright, but We can also switch to Ophelia, because that's not really too concerning. Okay, so how do we want to do this is the real question. Let's hit everyone who can hit from a range. Maybe? Yeah, you start. That's fine. I think I want Greg to step up and hit the flying unit. Yeah, he's got to use the punch though. That's going to leave our defenses open a little bit. But that should be fine, because I don't think anyone's going to be chilling on the left side there. Greg, you're not level 40 yet? That's kind of surprising. Gonna say, yeah, our left half is now open, but I kind of feel comfortable letting her take the left side. Yeah, I think we'd use the barb and hope for a crit. Because a crit will get the KO. Good. Good. That's our KO. I was gonna say crit on either one and we're good. But you gotta crit on one. So here's where we start using our base of 77% chance to crit. Which is wild to me. That's nuts to me, you guys. I love that. I think we have to hold this front, but I don't think we... You can't still heal? Oh, you can still heal? Oh, honey. The thing is... Here, you do that. Only one person will be able to hit Elise, and I think Elise can take one hit. Recover. Go for it. Go for it, homie. If you die, then you die. Oh, recover broke. That sucks. Who still needs to go? Oh! I'm sorry, I'm like thinking what is it, like, Our best interest is probably to take out this guy, I guess. We'll still have full shield, so we won't be in too much danger. Yeah, I was gonna say, she's in the most trouble, but she's also kind of blocking out. And I don't think they have javelins. Somebody has a bow, but I don't think there's enough to take out Ring.
Prepare yourself.
Good shot, my guy. Xander, never forget. That's a certified Gina Bonafide thing, and you can't teach that. Do you get another crit, my guy? Probably not. I'm not going to ask you for too much. But if you want to do another one, that'd be great. Aether's pretty good, too. I'll take that. I was going to say, Aether, I'll pop the, you can pop that. That's good, my guy. Alright, so over here, he's going to go over there. That's fine. This is full shield, whatever. I'm just thinking they can't get to her, which is fine by me. Kano's gonna take 13 but have full shields afterwards. Dragon Fang, love to see that. Can she get a crit too? That'd be great. She didn't get a crit. That was asking for too much. You need to go again though. I was gonna say she's getting it all. She's getting every hit. Y'all wanna get to her too? Oh, y'all are running? Oh, cowards. Every last one of you. Cowards, every one of you. Alright, neither of them actually getting that. Ooh, that's fine. If she didn't have full shields, it wouldn't have been fine. But I expected one more to hit her. She gets the KO. How are you now? Still should be okay? Yes, okay. That's pretty much what I expected. Somebody's gonna heal her, and it'll be okay. You're gonna move last, though. Okay, I'm comfortable doing this because you can pop a Dragon Bane. See what it does. Whoa, healing tiles. Whoa, that's crazy. Oh, it's a single healing tile. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Because it's a flying unit, but oh my gosh. Her violin. The String Sisters are out here in full blast, y'all. Full blast the String Sisters. Where do I want you? Where do I want you? Where do I want you? You. Tell me why! Excellent. Oh, I used to get in levels out here still? Woohoo! Movement 1. Okay, that's fine. Sure. Alright, and then... Takumi can take a step up. With his base.
What are you waiting for?
He gets a level off of that. Good on him. We still have a couple people to deal with. Kana, you have pretty decent resistance, right? Oh yeah, you're correct, Kana. I forgot. I was gonna say, can you deal with the homie over here? Your magic is actually better with this Ember. Maybe I should have trained you to be more of a mage. What's your magic at? Your strength is stronger. Oh, there's just this guy. Yeah, that's fine. Try and clock him. Pop the dragon fingers up. Kana said say less. Kana said say less. Good on you, mate. Could have done that from one away to save me some trouble, but it is what it is. You have the... I thought you had a, the other shuriken. Try and get a crit. I should have checked to make sure nobody here has something dumb like counter. Good job. That's all she wrote. Good. Y'all don't have anything dumb, right? No. No. What is this? Ah, yeah, that's fine. We'll just murder you. You guys could be dangerous or something. We still have, what, 2 people to take it over here? Greg should take out one of you. Xander should take out the other one. Okay, Xander, you go there. Greg, you take out the horse. The hand of Greg.
Here I am.
Sakura. No. You come back and you hit. Yep. I'm just fine with that. I'm sorry. Kana, how? Oh, this person was running to get a heal. That's actually kind of hilarious to me. That's really funny to me. You were able to... How did you... I don't know how that happened. But, Kana... How did you... You don't have lethality, right? I don't know. I should have watched that one. I don't know how you pulled that one off, Kana. That's pretty great. Alright, but... You know what I'm here for? You pop that dragon vein, homie. Yeah. I might do something silly here in a second. Also, as you can see, I did some changing of numbers. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Do I have any more? Yeah, I was like, let's get all the items and just see. Let's play around here. I haven't used a whole bunch of them, and I just deleted a whole bunch of them too. But I wanted... Where is the... Blood of the Dragon or whatever it is? Or do I just not have any more of that? Oops, dragon... Okay, in my tossing around of all of the stuff, I may have accidentally gotten rid of it. Look at this, like, big saw, shackled fist. Greg could get another weapon. Won't be as good as his Fist of Greg. But he could get another one. In that case, maybe don't wait there. Maybe Ryoma waits here. What is this? Okay, this is just regular floor. See, this wasn't regular floor, and I was like, I can't move anywhere. That's crap. Alright, so you're gonna come up here. You can come along. I mean, like, you could come along there. I'm not super... Oh, well, hold on. Are they mages? No, it would just be you. Yeah, I'm not super worried. You can come right here, too. It is what it is. You can wait right there. Everyone else just wait, I guess. I was gonna say, like, we're close to him. Oh, you gotta hurt her a little. I don't know how I feel about that. How could you? That's my dragon daughter. Oh, of course. Hitting from a distance, like a coward. With a 26% chance. But Ryoma said, I'm not a coward, in fact, I'm getting my life back. 114, Lord Ryoma. I buffed some of these characters and you're doing more damage to them on your crits, man. That's the power of magic blood. That'll do. Ah, that didn't do. Where's the other mage? Oh, Ryoma, right. Hit 119. We'll never forget that. While we're here... Yeah, go ahead and pick up a level. I was gonna say, we can get her an easy level. You didn't get a level off of that? That's nuts to me. That's news to me. Hey. Yeah, give it a shot. 1 in 3 chance. It's not like Takumi, but like, you know, he gets it sometimes. Luna ignoring that defense. Crit. That's what I'm saying, you guys. 148. Siggy's out here. He's a beast. He's a beast out here. Alright. You come up to there. Hey, you. Yeah, I was gonna say do that. That doesn't really help me, but, it's fine. Oh, you can still go? Yeah, I guess you can move there. I'd like Greg to move in a little bit first. We should probably have Albus come in. He's got the Omega Yato. Alright, well, Greg's gonna punch this guy. I was gonna say, I don't think this map is particularly designed to be difficult. It's just designed to be like, alright, get ready. Because it's about to go down, let's throw down. Very nice. Sakura's a string sister who has not gotten a KO. There we go. She still might not get a KO. She'll get full shield, so it is what it is.
I welcome the challenge.
She's still not gonna get a KO, but she helped. And you know what? Sometimes that's all you can ask for. Use your violin. Nice shot. Alright. Let's get settled in here. Albus, can you do it? Looks like no chance to crit Omega Yato? I'll remember this. You come up here. In case of emergency, we have Greg. You can come up here too, because I'll be frank, Takumi's kind of cracked right now. But I don't know if he can take a hit from this guy. He could. Let's try and have the String Sisters unite.
I am the forgotten god. The betrayed king. The buried dragon.
Oh, he read his whole line.
I'll fight too.
Like we were at the end of the S support, he read his whole line. Hello. Well, ouch. He had that crit. Nice shot. He's down to 32, which is great. Takumi did most of the work. String Sisters, I guess the other String Sister who hasn't gotten to KO is Umbra. With her Yuke. Sakura, can you survive a hit? I don't actually want you to get the KO, but can you survive a hit? No! No, you can't! Umbra, go ahead. It's go time, Umbra. It's go time. Pull out your Yuke, Umbra. Nice shot. Also, nice shot. Ain't nothing but a high. Curse you, vexing humans. What's up, man? The I want it that way is gonna be the intro. It's gonna be the intro. Once again, you've. We made it. Lowly, pitiful humans, you can't. I need more power. I need more dragon's blood. I have no choice. Garon! Wait, Garon?
Father!
What, father? What are you doing here, father? I served the great Anon Coast. Of course I would come when you called. It seems that Gunther proved a poor conduit for Silent Dragon, however. That is what he meant by, accepting that power. I thought that having him cast Navala would be enough. Anon Coast, use me to challenge your mighty power instead. Join with me and together we can rule this pitiful world. That's not what Anon Coast wants. He wants dragon blood. He's about to eat you.
Contemptible vermin.
You think too much of yourself, Worm. Yeah, I told you. Wagga! Father!
No!
How has it come to this?
No,
It can't. Father!
impossible.
After all we've suffered, we lose our father as well. Well, I mean, I think fair is fair, you know? They all lost both of their father and mother. It's only fair that you guys lose Garon, too. He's kind of tangy. I've forgotten how much power I'd given him. It's good to have it back.
What?
What did you say? Never mind, you insect. You stand no chance against a dragon. You said that once we beat you! I'll crush your bones beneath my feet. Do you have feet? Shut up, I'm monologuing. And even that fate is more than you deserve. But we just beat you. Wait a minute. Those eyes! Where are we? I've never seen this place from the oh my gosh! Oh boy! Never seen this place from the outside. That's a ugly dragon. Oh my gosh! It's that portal that takes you directly to places from Genshin Impact. Uh-oh. I don't know where it's gonna take us. Uh-oh. Hello? How are you today, sir? That's an ugly dragon, but don't tell him I said that. Oh no, I've died. No, it can't end like this. Albus, shut up. You got knocked out. Umbra, did you get knocked out too? No, because I pay attention to my surroundings. I'm here because of twin telepathy. But now might be a good time to relay you the truth. I think you're ready. well, as ready as you're gonna be.
The truth? What do you mean?
The truth about us. The truth about you. You see, you were born under unique circumstances. You and your twin sister were both born as dragons. Knowing this when you were born, they knew the two of you would be unstoppable together. So Ononko split you up at birth, sending your twin sister Sothis to a faraway land, leaving you here alone. Ononko's confident, knowing that one day he may use you as a vessel, ensuring the other couldn't stop him. Until after your escape from Vala, he controlled Garon and trapped you in Nor. However, something impossible happened. Perhaps it was before Garon was a complete puppet, a hollow shell filled with Ononkos. Perhaps with just a sliver of the old Garon left, he saw the sadness in your eyes and knew it was to come. Perhaps he couldn't bear that sadness, and so he took it from you. He took the sadness, the despair, the anger, every negative emotion. He took it from you, but it personified, and that's me. Unfortunately, during this, it left me with most of the knowledge, and you, as you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Anyway, in a last-ditch effort to hide this secret, Garon hid me in Vala, where every day I cried, and I wondered why me, how this was even possible. But years later, you came through, and you found me, and couldn't remember a thing about me. And in that moment, all of the hatred, all of the anger, all of the sadness, I wanted to end you. But for a moment, staring at your smile, I felt something that I had never felt before. Warmth in my cold life. And unfortunately, me being around you helped you feel sadness for the first time. And I didn't tell you any of this. I refused to because, well, I was afraid.
Afraid of what?
Afraid that somehow, some way, we would go back to being one, that we would just be you, that I would somehow come back to you. Because my existence shouldn't even be possible. But neither should Greg, neither should Kana, neither should a lot of things in this army. And so I remembered, if you're a god, then I'm a god. You see, Sothis was the progenitor god. But you, well, we're the god of emblems. I think but maybe you one day can see it all. I've seen her with the eye patch. I've seen him with the headband. I've seen Skylords, Nightwings, even Starscapes. So I can say with confidence that we can beat Ononkos and we can control our own fates. But that's a pep talk you'll have to give. That's not my style.
Umbra, I think I get it.
Well, I really don't get it. I hear all the words you're saying, but you don't really have anything to back it up. Inside my twin telepathy, it's telling me that you're telling the truth, but how can I know? How can I be sure? Putting all our friends' and loved ones' lives on the line against this impossible battle. Ah, my trigger word, impossible. You don't have to believe me, Albus, I'll show you. Don't just ask me. Ask them. I was haunted by tragedy, never thought I'd see it end. Though my eye will never come back, who to return was my best friend, must be fate. And it's blossomed too much more, must be fate. So one last march, one last tale, the war is done, and we've prevailed.
When you're trapped in a tower you really hate, you can still turn your life into something great. Cause now we are the masters of our own fate. Yeah, now we are the masters of our own fate. When you're fake, that teacher I can relate. But don't let that trauma make your life stagnate. Because we are the masters of our own fate. Yeah, now we are the masters of our own fate. When you cannot say a word, it feels like you have no choice. But getting spied on in the shower helped me finally find my voice. I found joy. And now I've even got a band. Let's go, boys! So one last song, T for us. Me and Ace.
Did somebody say justice?
No, nobody said justice. You can step out and sing freely with your mates, or remove the headband made to limitate. Cause now we are the masters of our own fate. Yeah, now we are the masters of our own fate. Doesn't matter if you're fighting or a debate. When your wife's uppercut can decapitate. Yeah, now we are the masters of our own fate. Yeah, now we are the masters of our own fate. Control fates, control fates, control fates. Yeah, we control fate, control fate, control fate. Yeah, we control fate, control fate, control fate. Cause now we are the masters of our own fate. Yeah, now we are the masters of our own fate. When your smile's always hollow, you can't feel whole. When your whole existence is impossible. Maybe reuniting was the fate we told. What we controlled. Cause now we are the masters of our own fates. When you're shackled by creeping hips, liberate. Or if there's a cute face that you want to date. Cause now we are the masters of our own fate. Yeah, now we are the masters of our own fates. Now we both got complete emotional states. It's a revelation we'll commemorate. Cause now we are the masters of our own fates. Yeah, now we are the masters of our own fates. Control fates, control fates, control fates. Yeah, we control fates, control fates, control fates. Yeah, we control fates, control fates, control fates. Cause now we are the masters of our own fates. Yeah, now we're masters of Fire Emblem fates.
Oh my gosh! It's eating the entirety of Valhalla. Hey, admittedly, this is a pretty dope cutscene. In-game Anankos. We on Final Destination?
This is impossible. There's no way we can defeat that.
Well, I mean, yeah, it doesn't look like there's any way we can defeat that.
What can we possibly do? The world is done for.
Fate is a funny thing. Never thought my final moments would be alongside a Hoshiden prince.
Yes.
I couldn't have said it better myself. I also didn't think my final my final days would be numbered alongside Takumi. But I won't die so easily. If our time has come, I'll meet it on my feet.
It can't be. Have we truly failed? Was everything for naught? No.
We won't give up.
Don't give up. No matter how massive this dragon seems, as long as we work together, we can win. Don't stop believing. I know I'm not much of a singer, but we fought too hard to give up now.
Albus.
That's right.
Of course.
I make my own fate.
We won't back down. This is our destiny. Ready your weapons, friends. Fight! With the Seal of Flames and the Fire Emblem on our side, we fight for our world.
Oh. So we have to beat this man's hands. Beat this man's hands. We have to defeat the first two bosses to get to the third boss to get to the final boss. Okay. In that case, we're pairing up like we paired up last time. Every tanky person goes with a tanky person. Valoria, you hang out with. You... Where's my wife? Albus is... Oh, do we have less people this time? Oh, we do have less people this time. The string siblings all have to come. Who sits out? Oh, who sits out in this? Maybe Rinka actually sits out. Valoria might sit out. I can't have the pairings not sit together in this one. Does that mean someone has to ride it alone? I hate that. I do hate that. Alright, well here's what we gotta do. I'm gonna say you two go on this side. Xander's gonna come this way. Albus is gonna come this way. And Kana's gonna come on this side, I guess? Okay. Am I confident about what's going on here? No, but we can't restart. So hopefully they're kind to us. Let's fight. Of course. Awesome, great. Love that. Excellent. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It wouldn't be that simple. Awesome. Great, great, great!
We won't give up.
Thank you for that. I love it when we're not giving up. Well, this kind of worked in my advantage. Because you can start here. It's like one of those things where it's unfortunate that she's all... Never mind! I was gonna say it's unfortunate that she's all alone, but... she handles business. Good on you, Dragon Daughter. You, I want to stand face to face with this guy. Although... here, you do that. You get the KO, but you might be down to oh, you might be down to like 16 afterwards. You, on the other hand, surprisingly okay with that sword. I'll have to think about that.
I'm with you.
I think I want to have you attack here. Hope for a crit, because you can take 12 here. Down to 23, which isn't ideal, so I feel like we really gotta take you out. And for the guarantee, it's gotta be you, doesn't it? Yeah. Go for it. Hope to get the crit. He got Luna.
No!
He didn't get the crit. He didn't get the crit. What the miss? Oh, that was the sweetest miss of... that was the best miss of all time. Okay. Now,
I believe in you.
I think we have Greg come this way. Switch to Greg. You, I guess, comes this way. And doesn't attack. Because at that point I was thinking the worst he'll get is like... it's a little painful. I was gonna say the worst he gets is 18 damage rather than 36 in post. That's fine. Oh, you have a silver sword too. I miscalculated that. He's gonna be low after this if it hits, and it does hit. Awesome, love that. You're coming up there. Another one, awesome. Love that he continuously spawns things in. That's my favorite. Beat his hand. he would still be doing 20 damage, and to Greg as well. Ooh. I'll wait on that. I really expect him to come after him. Elise, how are you on this front? Great!
This is nothing.
Okay, Elise. You, on the other hand, great here. And I'm gonna hope for a good hit on you to get an easy KO. Nope. Because now Elise is gonna get attacked, which isn't the worst thing in the world. You can handle your own over here. Yeah, you can handle your own. Kana's out here, that is most definitely son of Greg, or daughter of Greg. Now over here is where we kind of have to focus a little bit. Because we just got that person who came into existence, which I hate. You gotta come out. Yeah, you gotta come out. My thing was like, worst comes to worst. Yep.
Let's do this together.
Worst comes to worst. You to here. You could do that, and I think I'm okay with that.
We've got this.
Everyone gets cleared on this side, which is nice. Then we'll have a shot over there. That being said, do I want to wait a turn and have Greg clear out this side so we have a little bit more wiggle room? Maybe. Yeah, big maybe on that part. That way we have Xander free. That's going to be a 50-50, 30%, or 33. Hate that. But he got that crit. Oh, man, almost. Alright, so 2 on that side. It looks like they kind of swapped side by side, but not really. Ophelia, you come first. I'm okay with that.
Ready?
I was gonna say one of those is gonna hit. If all 4 of them hit, I would have called BS. Alright. You are technically a healer on our side. Pop a mint. Unreal. He's about to have to come over here and do some dirty work on a dragon's hand. Alright, so you're gonna come up there. I was gonna say we now have 2 over here to deal with, but now Kana can start moving up as well. And Kana just does some good work. Look at that. Kana does. I don't even know how Kana does it sometimes. That time I was like, Kana's gonna not have a good time. However, yeah, you're only doing 13, which is really nice. To Xander at least. You are doing 20 to Greg, but Greg's got so much HP that I'm not really that concerned about it.
Here I am.
Punch a dragon! Oh, he punched him! That's terrifying. But we got his hand down low. And, oh, that doesn't do anything. That's unfortunate. I was like, and he did that! But he didn't. Alright, this is where I gotta rethink about things. Because now you can come up forward, and Elise with your violin 98.
I'm coming with
Go ahead, girl. Get in there.
Oh, wow.
I can be the strongest. Lucky 7. What does that do? That's not the first 7 turns anymore. Get rid of that. She's out here still getting skills because she was broken for a while. Alright, let's see what we got here. You can get 14, which is nice. If you pop a skill, you can be even better. Come on. Get a skill in there, Xander. You didn't get a skill in there. That's fine. Take a little bit of HP. It's fine. Alright, are you still going to attack us? Yeah, you're still going to attack us. But Greg's actually going to finish off the hand, I think.
You'll be honest.
Ouch. But Greg, he stabbed you. He punched you in your hand. He was like, oh, no, that didn't feel too good. Bro! Delightful. Oh, great. One spawned right there. Love that he keeps spawning these enemies. That's my favorite. Yeah, Mistletoe and Papa.
You can do this.
Vengeance! You have no HP done to you. But you crit, so... Gosh, man, I love Ophelia. Never forget, I love Ophelia. Ooh, you do 40 of this, man's? Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, so we're technically still out of range for him.
I'll protect
Let's
you.
keep it that way for a little bit. Let's keep it that way. You wait there. You attack from there. I think maybe we want Kana on this side. Huh. Okay, now... Yep. Yep. Elise is kind of cracked.
I'll back you up.
And I'm gonna take it. Let's try and get Kana to the other side. Because soon we're gonna have, what, boss number 3 to worry about? Okay, fine. Fine, fine, fine. What? Does this one do magic damage? Is that what it is? Or is it physical? He does a lot of damage is what he does. That is what I've learned.
Let's go.
How does your Omega Yato do? Okay. Well, here's the thing. That's almost enough. And if we also have Siggy attack, then we might be okay. So let's start with this Omega Yato. Take this 32 damage and, you know, panic a little bit. Unless he does some, like, you know, some fancy stuff. Uh-oh. Well, that wasn't the fancy stuff that I was hoping for. Alright, he gets a level off of it. Albus is 19 now, that's great.
You'll be alright.
I'll be to help even more folks now. Because now you can... You'd be hurt, but you'd finish the job if that hits. Oh, no, we should... Okay, so hold on. Twitch. We have to finish the job. We kind of have to finish the job right now. Because he's not at full shields. And they can't heal him. I need this to hit twice. Even so, it wouldn't be enough. I need her to crit with Mistletoe. Or hit Vengeance. What's the highest chance we have to hit? I think the highest chance we have to hit is Thunder. Yes. Let me read about Thunder to make sure it can't, like, it doesn't proc offensive skills or whatever. Common combat skill. I think we have to try to hit Thunder. Or do we try and hit Lightning twice? I think Lightning has to try and strike twice. Because that gives her 2 chances to proc her skills, and she has a decent chance of proc her skills. Hit her. Vengeance. She's full HP, but it's fine. She Vengeance twice. I was hoping for something else. Ooh, Albus might be a gunner. Unless you didn't know. Okay, Albus might be a gunner. We might have. What would have been nice is having Nyx on this one. I should have waited. That was my downfall. I should have waited. I mean, there's a chance that, you know, they miss. I guess. Let's find out. Albus, are you dead?
I'll back you up.
He missed!
I won't surrender.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh man, that was heart racing, man. Heart's racing out here. Ryoma, you're gonna be fine no matter what. It is what it is. That's fine. That's fine. Give me the next part. Where's the next part? Oh, you're right in front of my dragon daughter? Well, she can't do 80. She can't feasibly do 80 damage to you, so I guess you're safe for right now. Someone needs to give Albus the heal of a lifetime, and boy does he deserve it. Ryoma, you're gonna come over here. And do enough. And if you don't do enough, we have somebody to back you up. Man, oh man. Elise, what can you do? Probably die to him? you wouldn't die. And that's the crazy part. You would live, and you would do half health. So that's what we have to start to think about, because we could do some crazy things in a second. We're gonna heal. We're gonna just take a turn to heal. You cannot heal. You can heal, but you can't heal from there. Umbra, can you heal now, actually? You can! Convoy! Because you have a bunch of stuff that you can't use anymore. Store that, because she became a member of the String Sisters. Also, you know what, I guess if we have all these items, we might as well have all these items. Although I think I've had all of these items anyway. I'm gonna take, ooh, you can't use that. I need to give that to freaking, Sakura, because she could use that. If that were the case, if, I don't think it would have counted for Albus. But like, you know, Lilith's staff. Oh, that's kind of hype. But we don't need that. Give me a freaking Mend or something. Where's Mend? Yeah, take one of those. Let's go take one of those too. It'll take a second. I'm okay with that. Mend our boy. So he does some decent damage to a lot on Ghost. Oh, well, Mend is broken. Excellent. Love it when that happens. Alright, so you come over here. Because, gosh, I miss Vengeance Ophelia a lot. She just didn't do it for me this episode. Not this episode, this turn. Good. Okay, so they're all spawning right there. Are any of them a problem yet? Oh, the flyer could be a problem. No, they're not. Okay, well. Are we gonna start with... She'll have full shields afterwards, so no matter what happens, she should be okay. Is my train of thought. So you pop up.
My toy is yours.
Get that free 40, and I think you go... No, you don't go twice. Immediately. But you got your... Ooh, she has 2 HP, but that's fine. He's got half HP. Alright, now... Do we send in Xander? I think we may send in Xander from the diagonal, because he'd get, what, only 19 done to him? There's a 100% chance that he'd get 19 done to him. Now, my child can't really do much, but she would get assistance. She would get sweet, sweet assistance from the homie. That being said, keep your blade out. Keep your little ship out. But she might hit like... She didn't hit anything. I was gonna say she might hit like yeah, Dragon Fang is what I was hoping for. Is that gonna be enough to give us? No, not even close. I was hoping they'd give enough and she'd be able to hit a life taker on that. Alright, so...
I'm with you.
I'm here to help.
Umbra, String Sisters. Stand together. We're the String Sisters. We stand together. She'll shoot you in the ball of ice and it will be insane. Scream to the heavens, my friend. You've been waiting for this, right, Ononkos? Waiting for us to come and destroy you? I am Ball. Well, that's kind of terrifying. And thus, that was the shot to get you maxed up, bro. Man, I did it. Did I really break? I think I might have really broke the game. I think everyone's just learning random skills. See, he gets a turn, and because of that, you're not in danger. You are kind of in danger. Here's what we're gonna do. This is my idea. Switch. You have the rescue staff. You rescue my dragon daughter. She's the lowest and she's the least likely to survive set attack. That's fine. Y'all pop here. You get ready. And this is just me under the assumption that I'm like, Umbra will probably live from this attack. My thing is we're also gonna have to worry about, yeah. There wasn't an attack. Okay. I gotta think. Do we play carefully or do we pop off? Or do we play carefully or do we pop off? That's the question, isn't it? Well, that's death. It's not death. I have to keep in mind that whatever happens here is not death. She would do it guaranteed that much. He would have a 50% chance to crit.
Ready for this?
She would take 20, but she would be fine, and she might pop off with some skills. That's the other thing. Xander could get in here. He could maybe do 11.
I'll protect you.
Albus. The Omega Yato kinda sucks, it looks like. But it is what it is. Our homie here has not lost any health, and she would not be super useful right now. That being said, we do still have you. Killing Edge wouldn't do the most as well either. Send my child up here. Heal my child. Here's my thing. If we want to... Oh, good job. You're maxed out. If we want to defeat Anankos this turn, we gotta get lucky.
I'm here to help.
I think we start over here. With Umbra, Greg, what can you do? Because I'm not above having Greg finish this off. I think we might have to switch to Umbra. Try and get something procced. Try and proc something. Because you're only taking 20 from this man's. That's fine. Ugh, you didn't proc anything. That's not good. That's bad, in fact. Alright, well. Here's the thing, we can get you close. Because he's at 44. Elias, you can dwindle him down. You can dwindle him down too. And more importantly, y'all are full shield. So whatever you can do, you can do. I think that might be enough to get Albus close enough for the KO. Albus?
We won't give up.
You want to finish us off? It's your story. Don't miss. It's your story, don't miss. Rinka, what can you do? No, actually, I think it's Albus' story, don't miss. Because he wouldn't perish from this attack, right? Correct. Albus, is your story, don't miss.
We can do this.
And he's maxed out, just like his sister. Twin
You'll be
telepathy.
all right.
That was actually a nice boss battle. Like a unique boss battle, Fire Emblem. At least I hadn't fought one like that before. I liked it. Oh dang, all the desires are going back down to Earth. Cool. Did we do it? Did we beat the Silent Dragon?
Victory is
Yes.
ours.
Anankos is destroyed.
Woo!
We did it! And it also feels right to defeat Anankos with the Omega Yato. I feel so incredibly happy right now.
so happy.
Me too, I'm so happy. I was honestly worried how things were gonna go for a second. But it all worked out, best bud. We were able to win because we all worked together.
Glad that's over with.
Yes, dear husband! Now the world is safe again. Thanks to our darling Albus. And to our darling Umbra. This feeling of relief, it's very much like flying.
You fought bravely.
Battle's over, Prince Xander. We have won.
Well,
We have Prince Ryoma. We restored peace to the world together. Mother, father, we did it.
Azura!
Azura, it's over!
Thank you.
Thank you, Albus. Thank you, Umbra. I'm so glad I met you, that we fought together to accomplish this.
Yes.
I feel the same way. Let's get our ending cutscenes and stuff then. Oh yeah! I guess she's the queen of this place.
Now then,
Albus, what are you doing? What are you? That's not your. Oh, okay. It's a coronation. We will now commence with the This is just a promiscuous situation standings here. That's your cousin. We will now commence the coronation of Albus, the new king of Vala. Yes, and Umbra, the second in command, I suppose. Albus shall be known as the ruler of Vala.
Here, Albus, it's time to accept your crown. Clink. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, my lord.
Thank you.
Thanks. Please, my lord, go sit on your throne.
Yes.
All right. I can't wait. Now that I have the memories of the past too, I'm a little worried about sitting on a throne and turning into a goop monster. But you know what? That only happened once. I want to thank King Ryoma and King Xander, yeah, you're right, they're not princes anymore, for their generous gifts of the land. Thanks to them, we've been able to rebuild the kingdom of Vala. I pledge to be a king that believes in his people and works for their betterment. I doubt you need to make that pledge, Albus. We all know what kind of person you are. I agree. You will certainly become the king you speak of.
Brother.
Albus, if you ever need any help, always think of us first. Just make sure you can tell us what the problem is next time, okay? That's funny. I'd rather not go through the same thing again.
No.
I don't think that will ever happen again. And if it does, I'm pretty sure we'll all just believe Albus immediately. In any case, Albus has united all of us siblings together. Congratulations, Albus, from the bottom of my heart.
Yes.
I'm so happy for you, Albus. I don't know what to say. The word you're looking for is congratulations, Sakura. Congratulations, Albus, from the both of us. That's cute.
Thank you.
Thank you. All of you. Oh, and congratulations to you too, Umbra. Just watching from the side over here. Freaking Garon! Well, I've done it. I guess he's alright. Man, I so look forward to not disappearing into water.
Hey.
So, Albus, did you enjoy your coronation? I was so nervous. It was hard to hide. I was shaking so much. Nervous, you jest.
No.
No, I mean it. It's a bit saying this late now, but are you sure okay with this? By all rights, you should be the leader of Vala.
No.
No, this is the way it should be. I've never been much of a leader. And you were the reason we were able to end the fighting and stop Anankos. You were chosen by the Yato. Obviously, it believes in you. Azura? Is there something else? Do you think you'd fail as the new king of Vala?
Huh?
No. I'd be the dopest king of all time. I'm going to make Vala a wonderful place. In honor of the last true king and for her and for King Arte. And for everyone who fought. I promise to make them all proud.
I see.
I'm glad to hear that. Albus, could I give you a gift to celebrate your adventure?
Huh?
A gift? Is it a song? Yep. I knew it. This is the part where she turns him into water. Alright, what's this gift? That song is wonderful. It's almost like that song is about us. Do you know who wrote the lyrics?
I don't know.
I don't know for certain. My mother taught me this song. She said it was passed down from generation to generation in Vala.
I see.
It's a very old song then.
Ah.
Yes, I think it may not have been written by humans. If I had to guess, I'd say that Anankos was its author. It contains such strong emotions. Maybe he knew that he'd lose his mind one day and wrote this song to help us. A song meant for those to come, those who would save him with death. Yeah. At least that's how I look at the song now.
Yeah?
I think you're probably right. But that is where the song ends. It says nothing of the future. Maybe the next part of the song is for someone else to write. You're a dragon after all, right? The way you choked me out in the first couple of chapters. Someone like you, Albus.
Yes.
Cool! I won't do it alone. I need your help, Azura. Gladly.
Thank you.
Thanks, cuz. What? Let's go back and join the others. The party should be starting soon.
Very well.
Very well. Man, I'm glad she's not vaporizing right now. Ah, there we go. I was hoping to get like a...
In the name of the first dragons, I, Xander, speaking for the Kingdom of Nor.
And I, Ryoma, speaking for Hoshido.
Vow to keep peace between us.
Lovely.
We shall all be bound by this vow.
Yep.
Yes. Peace for our nations. I swear.
Are y'all gonna shake hands too? Oh, this is adorable.
We're friends now.
Y'all are in a band.
Friends.
Wish it were that easy to just forgive. You know?
I know. But healing can only begin with trust.
Yeah.
Gosh, I
We swear
love the
to
two of them
our
together.
people,
The homies.
to our countries, and to the brave soul who brought us together. Hoshido and Nor are united together forever.
Oh, am I here? Albus! And Umbra! Don't worry, they're both taking one of them by the hand. That's what's going on there. They're both here.
We swear to you.
Love to see it. And it's all over. You love it. Alright. Hopefully nothing in this part breaks either. I'm curious as to things that happen when they name the I'm excited. Alright, so chapter 2 has Albus and Jacob. Chapter 3 has Gunther and Jacob. Will it announce Umbra in any of these, or will it just default to Albus? That I'm also curious about. Albus and Rinka? Dang, they were homies since chapter 4? Never mind. The first 6 chapters, they don't matter. So, chapter 7 is where we really start. Took 40 turns, and I remember it. Traveling through the dark, didn't know what was up. They found Umbra, and the traitor's brand was born. Tragic start sees Kaze and Hana. And now we have Albus's regular hair back, which is nice. Chapter 9, Albus Rinka. They teamed up, they powered through Wanderer. Ah, here we go. So it switches hairstyles. Chapter 10 must have been Umbra and Mozu as MVPs. So whenever it switches to that that dorky hairstyle, apparently that's their version of Umbra. So Umbra Hayato had that one. Takumi and Mozu. Because I liked their scenes together a whole lot. I really did. Did they marry? No, not this time. They married last time. A Lost Piece had Hinata and Kagero. Hinata was a part of our gang for a bit, and then all of a sudden, we just had storylines to finish. Albus and Rinka, and then Albus and Nyx. Nyx our witch was in there for a little bit too. Just because Warp is so useful. Setsuna and Ryoma. Yeah, that's the one that Setsuna joined in on. Leo and Xander together for Black Flames, because they just joined, I believe. Yes, because White and Black Flames. Veiled Kingdom had Ryoma Elisa. Hidden Strings had Umbra and Albus, it looks like. That dorky hairstyle, I swear. Charlotte and Xander for Bold Approach, Paralog 5. This is where we get to our Paralogs, because I just chucked through these. Albus and Rinka. Love to see it. A Great Hunt had Rinka and Ryoma. In chapter 20 had Seeds of Doubt. I'll just let that go through for a minute. One of those is gonna be like really short. It might even say like 1 turn. Well, one of them admittedly should have been 1 turn. Because it was me shooting down the mage that was on the other side during Dwyer's Paralog. One of these I'm certain is gonna say 1 turn, because I absolutely cheated. Not cheated, I did it legit the first time. And then I think there's a part in one of these episodes where I said I had to do everything again to get Kana back, and when I did that, I 100% turned cheats on. I was like, this takes too long to do all over again. I'm turning cheats on to get him back. So that should be like 2 or 3 paralogs in there. However, as we keep on keeping on, Arte Undone, great heroism. Why did I do that? I did it again for freaking Shiro's Paralogue. When I was like, I have to do Shiro's Paralogue again? I had to do Shiro's Paralogue so many times. I got it right, eventually, and just kept him out of the way and kept him paired up. But having to do it again, his Paralogue's so long. When you're like, everyone's at like level 20s and whatnot. Anyway, Paralogue 20 Ultimate Power, Father and Liege. Paralogue 7. Paralogue 21 Bright Smile. Albus and Renka. Paralogue 7 was definitely Umbra. Every time I see the freaking dorky hairstyle. That being said, there it is. 2. These are the Paralogues where I'm like, I'm not doing these again. We're rushing through them with unlimited moves. You're dang right. I did them once and I was like, I'm not doing them again. That being said, Breaking Fates was a lot of fun. Not for nothing. What else? Breaking Fates was a lot of fun. I'm still curious to see how... yeah, surprise duet! Oh man, I finished it so fast there were no heroes. I think I might have just sent Greg in to do it. I don't remember. Anyway. Did we really finish chapter 25 in 4 turns? No, I think I had to do chapter 25 again as well. Yeah, that's exactly how I was like, I'm turning on cheats. I had to do chapter 25 again? I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely certain. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe chapter 25 we just finished in 4 turns. Maybe that was legit, because we finished chapter 26 in 4 turns, so it's not unbelievable. Hear My Cry, the final chapter, 7 turns, and Endgame, the final chapter, in 8 turns. So yeah, I think we did pretty good. I think we did pretty good. I don't know if that 4 turns is legit or not from chapter 25. I might have had to do chapter 25 again. There were a good number of paralogs that I had to do again, and I was like, no, we're not. Hard pass on that. Alright, it's time for that ending. Or I see if putting Greg into the game and Umbra, will Umbra even show up is the real question. That's my real question. Or will it just say, Albus is the only one who exists? Let's find out. It's also one of those things, they have, like, paired endings, right? Or did I break the game so bad that they don't exist anymore? I have no idea, but I love the flowers that are falling down. There they are, okay. Jacob and Flora. Jacob served as a butler for the rest of his life, but his true love was reserved for his wife alone. His wife Flora chose to follow him rather than return home. The two were always together. And yeah, I was gonna say, these are always, well, pretty cut and dry. Fuga. He returned to his role as chief of the Wind Tribe and lived a long and healthy life. Some think that he may have been the most deadly fighter ever, but the true extent of his strength remains unknown. I buy that. That's a big, strong boy. Honest is the same. Unfortunate. Gosh, this Anna does hit different though. She does. I can't wait to see that S support. Because we're gonna look at all the S supports too. We're not all the S supports, but like the ones that I'm most curious about and the ones that you guys are like, whoa, this S support, man, I loved it with all of my heart. Kana. Dragon spawn. Generations on, the people would call him Dragon God Incarnate and tell stories of how the divine Kana would would continue to be a dragon and save people. But he was really just a boy who loved his mom, who was really his father. Now, does other Kana show up? No. Interesting. Because they're the impossible family. Raw talent and I Spy, Shiro went on a long journey solitary from to learn the wisdom. As king, he completed Hoshido's recovery. Once married, Nina gave up her hobby for volunteer work, and was hailed as a great philanthropist. She probably still has a little bit of that hobby in her. sleepy butler and the starry-eyed poet. Dwyer continued to serve as butler and was highly in demand for his tea extraction techniques. Mitama, for her part, lived the rest of her life happily as a celebrated poet whose work survives today. Her haikus? I love the blue hair on Mitama, I'm not gonna lie. I really do. Ooh, there are no official records of Odin from after the war, but much was written about and by him. Higuro vanished around the same time, but tales of Odin always included his darling wife as well. Which is fine because when we played Awakening, he didn't have a wife. He had a companion in Lucina. With help from Hoshin and royal family, Shura began the difficult task of rebuilding Koga. Thank goodness. Putting his outlaw past behind him, he eventually ran for office and was elected governor of Koga? I would hope so. He rebuilt the place. Right? Would hope so. Airborne singer and the free spirit. After the war, Shigure traveled the land singing to heal hearts. Love songs were only for his beloved. Selkie never truly settled down and could often be found romping wildly in the forest. Are these like cut and paste the same pretty much every time? It feels like it. Ignatius was assigned to Norse heavy cavalry and instituted many life-saving safety precautions. Kildori helped by resolving many disputes with her natural talents and was adored by all. So Kildori stayed, did Selena, aka Severa. Keaton returned to his homeland. Okay, well, whoops. He frequently visited old friends and got lost on the way. There are few records of Azora beyond her marriage. She remains a historical mystery. I mean, she likes to keep out of the limelight. That's fair. But she loves Tail. Benny and Oboro. Some of my favorite scenes. Benny was assigned to train new soldiers but retired to live in the forest with his animal friends. His wife, Oboro, worked hard and eventually was able to reopen her late parents' tailor shop. With Benny, and she sold little charms too, and it was adorable, I tell you what. Azama decided to use his talents to inspire and heal the people of Hoshino rather than to taunt them. Baruka was torn about leaving Camilla, but enjoyed having enough emotions for them both to conflict, or for them to conflict. She's learning a lot of emotions, that's good. I appreciate that, actually. Arthur returned to his true calling, justice. That's what somebody said. Scholars believed his luck improved slightly after the war. Records show his wife Setsuna stayed by his side and was a great source of support and joy. Although, well, they looked out for each other's bad luck. Often they still fell apart. Oh, Reina. After Ryoma ascended to the throne, Reina was appointed head of the Kenshi Knights. Her customary generosity to allies and merciless devastation of enemies became the credo of all Kenshi Knights. So they're very kind to their allies, and then so there's just an army of Reinas out there. That's hot. I mean, I don't think that normally comes up. I don't think that normally comes up. Oh, it's because I broke the game and brought her back to life. She didn't die, she just retired. That's the AV canon ending. No, she's dead. Gunther disappeared, never to be seen again. Scholars said that they thought he may have died, but maybe he found the rest of his life a quiet place. Yeah, I agree. We saw him. Hello. Silas served loyally as a knight of Nor. He was beloved by trainee knights for his great patience. His wife, Orochi, was completely indispensable, both through her intelligence and her future sight, of course. She often teased the poor boy, Silas. But they had great love, and Sophie got a little brother or something. Percy and Ace served together as Knights of Nor. Records show they never lost a battle. Midori developed great variety of new medicines and traveled widely to teach their manufacture. They said that Percy was also the most well-mannered knight of them all, saying that he got all of that from his darling wife. Laszlo vanished after the war, but he inspired generations of dancers and rallied the spirits of many. His wife Hana also disappeared, and then it said only Sakura knew where they went. I like that. That seems like it was a little bit of a variation. Every time it's a retainer leaving, I like that. I do like that. I do want to see what happens to Soleil. Hasagi stopped appearing in the official records, but Saizo's name was passed down at least 100 times. Historians disagree about Soleil's final fate, but agree she was an inspiration to everyone she met. Probably went back with Laszlo. U2. Forrest assisted his father and uncle while simultaneously revolutionizing the fashion world. Scholars noted that Rajat's incredible devotion to her beloved, oh, that's terrifying, the two are rarely seen apart in public. She said you can't get rid of me. Oh man. Tsubaki was appointed chief of the Pegasus Knights and served with a perfect record. After marrying, he and his wife Selena disappeared from the records. They likely lived happily ever after. Which is interesting. It seems like these two went back, but Kildori may have stayed. Which makes sense because she has a life here. Okay, that's fair. After the war, Hayato traveled the world before replacing Fuga as chief of the Wind Tribe. Effie retired after getting married, but she and Elise remained best friends for the rest of their lives. You better believe it. It's so weird with Effie and the whitish gray hair. It always feels like she's way older than she is. Speaking of Elise, Niles continued to take care of Lord Leo's dirty work while helping reform Nor's criminal population. His wife Elise grew out of her childish ways into a talented healer and extraordinary compassion. You love to see it. Would have expected no different. Would have expected no less. We brought at least to 79 battles? I kind of believe that. Hinata's passion for the blade did not end with the war. We brought freaking Hinata on one battle after I said, hey, we'll use her more. He practiced morning, noon, and night. His wife Hinata became the general of the Hoshinan army, and the two remained together always. Good. Essentially, he became her retainer, but more like a lover instead. Pickle Pro. Hisame put down the sword and picked up a pin, becoming one of the world's foremost scholars. Okay. Scholars also say Ophelia continued to research spells and hexes all her life. She also named them. Delightful. And it sounds like Ophelia didn't go back either. It sounds like pretty much none of the kids went back. Which is fine. Sigbert traveled the world to gain experience, well, except for maybe Soleil. It sounds like Soleil might have gone back. To gain experience and later succeeded his father as the King of Nor. Sophie and Abel traveled around the world, she became an especially outlandish knight. Also, the credits are done, but we probably still have a good chunk of people to get through. These two. Kiragi helped his family rebuild the kingdom. Later, he left Hoshido and lived quietly in the mountains, which honestly, he loves those mountains so much. He always tries to get people to come up there. Now he gets to live outdoors with Valoria. Keen senses saved those around her from potential danger on countless occasions. But she loved living with her husband in the mountains. So these two. Leo sacrificed much for Nor, leading to the effort to spread King Xander's radical new policies. You mean like, hey, not radical as in bad, but radical as in, oh, this is a drastic change. Perry eventually learned the difference between right and wrong. It took a while. You mean I can't kill him? Yes, you can't. Despite marriage, Caden continued to travel, returning favors. Later, he served as chief of his village. His wife Sakura dedicated herself to helping the underprivileged, and the two worked happily together. And took plenty of naps, because she's all about that tail too. As we keep on keeping on, we see two of my favorites. Takumi grew into his position as a leader and a prince. He was a crucial part of Hoshido's recovery. His wife, Camilla, gave up her royal title and spent her days at home doting her family. Which was still a royal title, admittedly. She stayed royal blood, she just went to Hoshido. While no official records of Kaze survive, he appears in many rumors and tales of heroic exploits. His wife, Nyx, was indispensable with her vast experience and magic abilities. Well, hopefully and eventually she got back to normal, maybe. Or maybe they just read some romance novels, and I'm here for it. Hey, boy. Saizo also disappeared from the records after war, but no doubt he served the royal family forever. Records show his wife, Charlie, was a caring wife and mother, and they had a happy family life. I love that. Even though I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the same as last time. That being said, Queen Mozu! As King of Nor, Xander laid the foundation for a new era of peace and prosperity for the kingdom. His wife Mozu, meanwhile, was a constant source of support and a humanitarian in her own right. Still seems really cut. It all seems a little bit cut and paste. It all does, but that's like my only complaint with the end here. Ryoma, but I still like to see the pairings that we made, and it's so beautiful. These babies. Ryoma was crowned king of Hoshido, and his rule led to an era of unprecedented prosperity. Felicia gave up her career in the service industry for the military, ultimately becoming a commander. The commander queen? Who would have thunk? And then we only get to see these two. Probably. Albus and Rinka, because that's our canon Albus. Or our canon Korin. The two spent the rest of their lives together, Albus as the wise king of Vala, which is gonna be brand new. Rinka's fiery personality ensured that her husband's life was not boring, and they loved one another well. That's all she wrote? What?! No further records exist. How and where they spent the rest of their days is a mystery. Umbra was hailed as a hero and worked alongside her spouse to spread peace worldwide. He had an ending. I didn't put that in. He had an ending. That's great. Oh, I love that. Whew. And they were the last two. Oh, that was impossible, but there it was. Okay, well, you know what? That was a great the end. That couldn't have been better. Oh. Well, we made it, you guys. Oh, I have to click A, right? I was gonna say, it's still there. I was like, I know who I'm selecting, if anybody. Let's see. Who was cracked? I really loved our Umbra more than I liked our Albus, in terms of, like, playability. Because we've played basically the same Albus every single time, but this Umbra did feel different. But we played the same Corrin every single time. Yeah, sure, why not? This Rinka kind of slapped. This was our best Rinka of all time. Even though we've only had 2 Rinkas, this is our best Rinka of all time. I didn't hate this Ophelia either. Her Life Taker was kind of neat. This Siggy's cracked. I don't think I probably won't run through this game again. For real. Who else was really cracked? I don't know. Because at this point, I feel like we should only really go for the kids in terms of their crackability. I'm really okay with getting this Ophelia. She wasn't like... Our other Ophelia was better. But this one was still not bad. Not really that bad. Her skills, good. But, like, she leveled up really well, which is really nice. I want to take an Umbra. Oh, we can't take anybody else. Siggy, Greg, and I gotta take Greg and Umbra, absolutely. I'm okay with this. I'm taking the entire Impossible family, and I'm taking Siggy, and I'm taking Ophelia, because I love Ophelia. Alright, let's get out of here. Incredible. And we did it. We can come back here. I don't want to come back here. We already beat it. I guess we have to come back here. Yeah. Alright, well, that's Fates. I know you guys enjoyed it. You guys... you guys are very interactive with Fates, and I love that. Y'all love Fates. And I'm not gonna say I love that you guys love Fates. I do. But I love Fates too. And I think it's just... we breathed a lot of life into Fates that was already there, and we just breathed more life into it, and that's what I love so much about this Fates experience. I won't say, like, Fates at all, like, Fates in general, because you talk to somebody else, they might have been like, I hated Fates, it was so boring, it was, whatever. But the Fates that we played, it was special. Fates was special. This was a special experience. However, I know I've got some editing to do. This is gonna be one of those, oh man, I'm gonna have to take like an hour and some change to really edit to get everything that I want out of this. But that's fine. That's okay. I'm more than willing to do it because this is the final go around. That's it. That's it. We did it. That's Fates. That's Fire Emblem Fates. And you know what? It's funny. Because I knew if I had like all the time in the world, I would have 100% just gone ahead and done what I did. With the named weapons at +7. Could I have grinded for that? Absolutely. Do I have time to grind for that? No. But you know, if I did, I would have. It was just a fun time. I think I also buffed because I actually did have like access to maybe 3 or 4 goddess icons or whatever increases all stats by 1. I had a couple of those. I used them all on Elise. And then I was like, you know what, let's just get a couple more. And then I had 99 of everything, and I was like, okay, maybe we should just have a little bit of fun. String Sisters, they came together, they won this. I'm almost certain I'm gonna, like, stick a string version of the Backstreet Boys. I want it that way because of Anankos, and that might be the intro. That probably won't be a part of the intro, but him yelling, tell me why I might. And I'm screaming. Because that was it's also one of those things where it's like this series sometimes just plays so well in the story, and at this point I'm gonna go through some of the story bits that I had from the start and then what I didn't have from the start. Sothis being Albus's real twin was not true from the start. That was the one thing that changing the hair color changed the story. That was the big thing. I was like, the original, like, Umbra born from Albus's, just the manifestation of the negative emotions that Garon ripped out of Albus, sent them to Vala. That much was all there. That much was all there. Except it was going to be more of a story of Albus, you don't have a twin. That was gonna be the big runner. However, instead, when I made it the green hair color, I was like, what if Albus does have a twin? But that twin cascaded to another land to ensure that there would not be enough power to defeat Anankos. That is where my mind went in that point. But it was also just kind of playing it by ear because it was like, I don't know, we'll see how much of this actually happens. Greg y'all already know Greg was not a part of any of this. Greg was really the impossible husband to the impossible bride. And I think that's perfect. I'm so happy you won that match. Anything else? Any big story beats that I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect that to happen, but here it is. No, in terms of just the overarching story bits, that's where we are. A lot of you kind of like saw where it was going, because I left some notable hints. Look, I wasn't expecting to do the Sothis reveal until like here, until this episode. But when I saw Lilith said "so this" and it was in capitals, and I was like, I gotta. That's a part of the story. That was one of those moments where it was like everything's working out so perfectly right now that I can't not capitalize it on it right now, right here now. That being said, I do have to stop talking about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming on this Fates experience. It's not over yet. Our main story is over, so you know we're about to goof off a little bit. We're about to view some supports. That won't be the next episode. Next episode, I do want to get just playing Fates out of the way, which means going through the DLC. So let me know what DLC I'm supposed to do and how long they are, because I'm pretty sure it's what, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6. If they're like regular length, we could probably run that via 3 episodes. 1 and 2, 1 episode, 2 and 3, another episode. I'm sorry, 1 and 2, 1 episode, 3 and 4, 1 episode, and then 5 and the end, a last episode. We could do some supports in between those 3, and then do an episode of supports to end off the series. That's where I think I am right now. It sounds like a couple of you actually do want to see, where are you? The Beach Brawl for the other characters. And those are really easy. We can just run through those for fun. Honestly, we could probably do it on a stream if I'm ever feeling it. And cause honestly, it would be a stream like closer, it would be like a 6 o'clock stream. Unless it would be like a 6 o'clock. I was like, I'm not getting off. I mean, I could get off earlier. I have a couple vacation hours that I do need to use, I guess. So I could use them on just a random Monday. Man, maybe. I don't know. There's not a lot of time left to use them. I don't know when I'm gonna use them. Like, I just started this job, but like, I have some vacation hours to use already, so I'm like, well, they can carry over too, so I might not use them as the real thing. I might just save them for next year because I don't... It's the holiday season, so we already get days off, and it is what it is. But a Monday at like 6, the Beach Brawl's really low stress, I'd be fine, and we've never done a Fate stream. That might be like the very last thing that we do. We might, after we do all the supports, take a Monday and just say it's the beach filler episode. And one more time remind me when Fire Emblem Engage comes out. This Monday is going to be the 21st, so we'll start this last series on the 28th. And if it's 2 episodes a series, then it's the 28th, the 5th, and the 12th. We could spend a week doing supports on the 19th. Then I guess the Monday after Christmas we could do the beach filler episode, and then we just have like a couple weeks in January until Engage comes out. And I'm excited for it. I am really excited for it. I just not this episode because I know I need to do some rendering and probably a little bit of extra recording, because that last chapter did not quite go as I expected it to go. I expected Albus to get knocked out. No, not for nothing. That's why I expect to insert the rest of my story, which is what I've done the past 2 times. But when Albus didn't get knocked out, I was like, yeah. And that, me talking about this, because I know I talked about it at the end of, I'm sorry, at the very start of Endgame, that's gonna be right after. I'm gonna put like that little clip right here. But before I do that, because that's not a Toodaloo Flight Crew, I will say once again, thank you so much for watching. Fates has been a joy. And I know some of you, like, warned me at the start that Fates, the story is not the greatest. And it might not be, like, the most enjoyable Fire Emblem experience. But I think, and I don't know if this is true, because I really did enjoy Three Houses, and I really, really did enjoy Awakening. Like, I think it was, Three Houses made me want to play more Fire Emblem, and Awakening made me want to play some more Fire Emblem as well. I think, I don't want to say that Fates is my favorite. It's, okay, I think I already said this as well. Fates is definitely not my favorite Fire Emblem. But I think the playthrough of Fates might be my favorite Fire Emblem on the channel. And I think that makes a whole lot of sense. I think it makes a whole lot of sense. I think it's true too. I'm gonna miss Fates a lot. I really will. But that being said, I'm gonna try and bring some of that same energy to Engage. I hope it's a couple different routes. If it's just one route, that's fine too. But until then, stay classy. The thing is, I won't be able to make the player character, and I miss that so much. I miss it. That being said, we do have, Shadows. Shadows, we have Shadows to play, right? Shadows and I think something else. That'll probably be after Engage, because we gotta play Engage, because that's the fresh one. We gotta do that first. That being said, we have, like, I think, like, 3 or 4 Mondays it'll be free. I'll just pop some... It'll be refreshing to have just, like, something random on these Mondays. Just pop something, pop something, pop something. But I don't know what. We'll get there. But I need to... for the last time, I gotta end this thing. Stay classy. Year of the Zenith. Toon Link, Dave, Bravo, Anomaly, the Anomaly Karshi, United States Aviator, legitimately and sincerely taking off for the Story of Fates. Thank you, Umbra. Thank you, Albus. Thank you, Fulgent. And thank you, Aubade. This was phenomenal. This was a pleasure. And it has been an honor. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Thank you, War Council, for commenting. Thank you, anyone else who was viewing, for watching. Toodaloo, Flight Crew. Oh! Yo, I'ma be real. I was waiting for the part where Albus gets knocked out. I was waiting for the part where Albus gets knocked out. Cause that was a part of my plans. He always gets knocked out and then goes to the white universe. So, man, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of editing. Oh, I'm about to have to do a little bit of editing. Oh, I'm gonna do it too. But I'm gonna have to split it right here. This might go at the end of the look. So like, look. This is gonna be like real behind the scenes, like at the end, and like after the do. This is gonna go right here. Whatever I put, which is probably gonna be a musical number, right here is where I'm just standing and I'm like, oh my gosh. I was solely prepared to have Umbra and Albus have a talk during that little scene where the Corrin always gets knocked out and brought back to the little white space, that little white headspace. I should have known better. I should have known, but that's what improv's all about. So I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. And